I was in the midst of leaving and I wanted to play something for you. And this is called The Rules of Life. And I think you'll recognize the voice. And I want you to listen to it and enjoy it and feel great. Hi, Bishop Jen. I love you. You know that. I will be right back. Please follow Bishop Jen. She's the best. I'm going to talk to you about some things I've learned in my journey. Most from experience, some of them I heard in passing, many of them I'm still practicing, but all of them I do believe are true. Number one, life's not easy. Life is not easy. It is not. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it. And yes, most things are more rewarding when you break a sweat to get them. Number two, unbelievable is the stupidest word in the dictionary. Should never come out of our mouths. Think about it. To say, oh, wow, what an unbelievable play. It was an unbelievable book, an unbelievable film, an unbelievable act of courage. Really? It may be spectacular, it may be phenomenal, most excellent or outstanding, but unbelievable? Give others and yourself more credit. It just happened. You witnessed it. You just did it. Believe it. What about the other side of unbelievable? You know, that side when we humans underperform or act out of our best character. For instance, man flies a suicide jet into the World Trade Center. Millions die from diseases every day that we have cures for. Bob the Builder swears that he's going to have your house built by Thanksgiving, and you can't move in until Christmas the next year. Our best friends lie to us, and we lie to ourselves all the time. Unbelievable? I don't think so. Again, it just happens, and it happens every day. Nothing that we Homo sapien earthlings do is unbelievable. And if there's one thing you can depend on people being, it's people. So we shouldn't be surprised. We, us, are the trickiest mammals walking the planet. I'm not worried about the monkeys. I'm worried about you and me. So acknowledge the acts of greatness as real, and do not be naive about mankind's capacity for evil, nor be in denial of our own shortcomings. Happiness is an emotional response to an outcome. If I win, I will be happy. If I don't, I won't. It's an if-then, cause and effect, quid pro quo standard that we cannot sustain because we immediately raise it every time we attain it. See, happiness demands a certain outcome. It is result reliant. And I say, if happiness is what you're after, then you're going to be let down frequently, and you're going to be unhappy much of your time. Joy, though, joy is a different thing. It's something else. Joy is not a choice. It's not a response to some result. It's a constant. Joy is the feeling that we have from doing what we are fashioned to do, no matter the outcome. See, joy is always in process. It's under construction. It is in constant approach, alive and well in the doing of what we're fashioned to do and enjoying. Number 4, define success for yourself. Let's admit it. Money's king today. It's what makes the world go round. It is success. The more we have, the more successful we are, right? Now, I would argue that our cultural values have even been financialized. Humility is not in vogue anymore. It's too passive. It's a get rich quick on the internet, richest 15 minutes of fame world that we live in, and we see it every day. But we all want to succeed, right? So the question that we got to ask ourselves is what success is to us, what success is to you. Number 5. Process of elimination is the first step to our identity. AKA, where you are not is as important as where you are. Look, the first step that leads to our identity in life is usually not, I know who I am. I know who I am. That's not the first step. The first step's usually, I know who I am not. Process of elimination. Defining ourselves by what we are not is the first step that leads us to really knowing who we are. You know that group of friends that you hang out with that they really might not bring out the best in you? You know, they gossip too much or they're kind of shady. They really aren't going to be there for you in a pinch. Or how about that bar that we keep going to that we always seem to have the worst hangover from? Or that computer screen, right? The computer screen that keeps giving us an excuse not to get out of the house and engage with the world and get some real human interaction. Or how about that food that we keep eating? The stuff that tastes so good going down, it makes us feel like crap the next week. We feel lethargic and we keep putting on weight. Well, those people, those places, those things, stop giving them your time and energy. Just don't go there. I mean, put them down. And when you do this, when you do put them down, when you quit going there, and you quit giving them your time, you inadvertently find yourself spending more time and in more places that are healthy for you, that bring you more joy. Why? Because you just eliminated the who's, the where's, the what's, and the when's that were keeping you from your identity. Like, trust me, too many options, I promise you, too many options will make a tyrant of us all. All right, so get rid of the excess, the wasted time. Decrease your options. If you do this, you will have accidentally, almost innocently, put in front of you what is important to you by process of elimination.
So that is a really good point, is the things in your life that don't serve you, the things that seem shady or don't, the friendships that maybe don't bring the best out in you. I like that. He said the bar that you go to where you have the worst hangover. It almost sounds like he knows from personal reference, personal experience that things have happened. Hi, Ash. Captain Rehab, how are you? How are things today? You guys good? I hope you're good. Makes me happy if you're good. You're good people. All right. And thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. Bishop Jen, have things gotten better for you? Easier, I hope? A lot of people, were struggling with the app. It wasn't easy. You're doing well? Just woke up, starting to wake up. Having your first coffee, are you? I've been up for a little while. I had to get up early today, so my day started at 4. And you can get a lot done if you get up at 4 by 8 o'clock, right? Do you agree with that little snippet there? You have to be careful of who you let into your life. Certain relationships can be toxic at times. It's not easy. Bishop Jen, I've invited you up if you'd like to come up. Maybe do a little prayer for a minute if you'd like. If not, that's cool too. Christian, hello. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Yes, quality versus quantity every time, right? Every time for sure. Captain Rehab is in the room. I see him there. How are you, sir? Yeah, you're starting your Monday off. I hope it's not too stressful work. There you go. Do you know this guy? Can you see it there? That's pretty clear, right? Captain Rehab. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. One of my favorite contributors right there, Bobby Bicker, artist extraordinaire, larger than life personality, and true lover of haps. Here's a person who's always been incredibly kind to me. He's a star reporter. I highly recommend following him on Twitter. So I am. Oh, it got a little foggy there because it's focusing. Here, let's do this. Did you see that? It made it focus. So, I'm just going to finish this off. I just wanted to get in there. Hello. You want an index card? Okay, I can do that. Anybody wants an index card? I can put it up there. When we get the slides back, what I do a lot of times is I'll show your HAPS bio and read it. I'm hoping we'll have that in the future. Well, it's funny. God, there's synchronicities. You see this here? Frasier used to be the co-host with the most on my show when I first started on HAPS. Gordon is an incredible person to follow on the Twitter stream. All right. On a Monday, this is so true right here. Self-awareness, motivation, good luck. Monday can be brutal, right? Feeling motivated on a Monday is really tough. Lisa Johnson, another person from Twitter, phenomenal person. Highly recommend them if you're on Twitter. Here you go. Dear friend of mine, who I need to call today, Hans Ekman. And I'm hoping to get him on a show soon. Here you go. Things that are important to me. You ready? Community, creativity, and influence. All insanely important if you're on the HAPS network. Here's a person I have not seen for a while, honestly. Do you remember this person? Dina D. Do you remember that? Here we go. We'll do another one, and then we'll finish up the video. JJ Walsh. Woo! Unbelievable. One of the best, I think, on HAPS, period. Yes, you agree. Okay, I'll be right back. Enjoy.
Who we are is hard. It's hard. So give yourself a break. Eliminate who you are not first, and you're going to find yourself where you need to be. Number 6, don't leave crumbs. And the beauty of delayed gratification. So what are crumbs? Well, the crumbs I'm talking about are the choices that we make that make us have to look over our shoulder in the future. They come in the form of regret, guilt, and remorse. You leave crumbs today, they will cause you more stress tomorrow, and they disallow you from creating a customized future in which you do not have to look over your shoulder. So let's flip the script. Instead of creating outcomes that take from us, let's create more outcomes that pay us back, fill us up, keep your fire lit, turn you on for the most amount of time in your future. These are the choices I'm talking about. And this is the beauty of delayed gratification. All right, tee yourself up. Do yourself a favor. Make the choices, the purchases today that pay you back tomorrow. Residuals. So whether it's prepping the coffee maker the night before, so all you got to do is press the button in the morning, or getting ready for the job interview early so you don't have to cram the night before, or choosing not to hook up with that married woman because you know you're going to feel horrible about it tomorrow and her husband carries a gun, or paying your debts on time so that when you do see that guy 3 rows back tonight, you don't have to hunker down in your seat hoping that he don't see you. Get some ROI. You know what that is? Return on investment. Your investment. You. Customize your future. Don't leave crumbs. Number 7, dissect your successes and the reciprocity of gratitude. We so often focus on failure, don't we? We study failure. We're obsessed with failure. We dissect failure and our failures. We dissect them so much we end up intoxicated with them to the point of disillusion. I mean, when do we write in our diary? Usually when we're depressed. What do we gossip about? Other people's flaws and limitations. And we can dissect ourselves into self-loathing if we're not careful. I find that most of the times our obsession with what is wrong just ends up breeding more wrong, more failure. The easiest way to dissect success is through gratitude. You Giving thanks for that which we do have, for what is working. Appreciating the simple things we sometimes take for granted. We give thanks for these things, and that gratitude reciprocates, creating more to be thankful for. It's really simple, and it works. Now, I'm not saying be in denial of your failures. No, we can learn from them too, but only if we look at them constructively, as a means to reveal what we are good at, what we can get better at, what we do succeed at. I think fear is a good thing. Now, why? Because it increases our need to overcome that fear. All right, so say your obstacle is fear of rejection. All right, you want to ask her out, or you want to ask him out, but you fear that he or she may say no. All right, you want to ask your boss for that promotion, but you're scared he's going to think you're overstepping your bounds. Well, instead of denying those fears, declare them. Say the fear out loud. Admit it. Give them the credit they deserve. Don't get all macho and act like they're no big deal. And don't get paralyzed by denying that they exist and therefore abandoning your need to overcome them. I mean, I'd even subscribe to the belief that we're all destined to have to do the thing that we fear the most anyway, at some point. So give your obstacles credit, and you will, 1, find the courage to overcome them, or you will, 2, see more clearly that they're not really worth prevailing over. So be brave, have courage, and when you do, you get stronger, you get more aware, you get more respectful of yourself and that which you fear.
Well, I pray you find strength on this Monday and some inspiration. And what I did there is I just played a video through my Bose, put it in the microphone, and I listened to it in the headphones. Could you guys hear it okay? Could you make out the words? Did it sound okay? If you could tell me, that'd be great from where you are. It sounded okay to me. It's the best that we have right now. And, dissect, like he said, dissect the things in your life, the successes that are working. I don't need this light now. Here. There. Don't need that light. Don't need this light. It's actually bright right now. It's pretty good. So Mondays are tough for many people, so be extra patient. November, December can be extremely hard for people, so be kind. If someone seems to be not themselves, there's probably a reason why. So take the time to be patient and loving. Show compassion if you can. And then hope that down the road you'll get some of that as well, right? Because the journey right now for many, it sucks. It is not easy at all. It is a really, really tough time for many. So if you can come from a place of knowing and knowing that you've been there, wow, this is funny. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I absolutely, Mondays, I need to listen to Kevin Hart. I don't know what it is about him, but I love him. I absolutely adore him. And if anything, he can be incredibly obnoxious at times, but he also can be so heart-centered and have a really powerful, he's terrified of animals. Oh my God, he's absolutely terrified, like they're going to kill him. It's funny.
People always ask me what I hate. I don't hate much, but there's one thing that I do hate. The one thing that I do hate is a talker. A person that talks about what they're going to do constantly. I'm about to do this. Hey, man, you know what I'm going to do? Hey, wait till I do. Stop talking. Just do it. Actions speak louder than words, man. Nobody want to hear no hypotheticals all damn day. Take your hypothetical almost could have happened but didn't do it as, and go sit down. Be a doer. Go shock somebody, man. Show them with results so people don't have shit to say, but oh my God. I'm an oh my God type of guy. That's what I like to do. I like to oh my God people. Are you that type of person? If not, man, then try to become one. I'm on my job right now. Now it's time to stop over this overpass so y'all can see cars going north and south. Well, guess what? I go east to west sometimes. You know why? Because I like to break shit up. I'm a groundbreaker. God damn it. If you about this life to shake shit up, don't do what they expect you to do. Do the unexpected. That's how winners win. That's how great people become great. Because they do what you don't expect us to do. Goddamn, I'm about to shake this bridge up right now. Hustle hard. Motivation Wednesday. Hump day. Succeed. Goddamn win it life. Take over. While running, I had somebody stop me and say, Kevin Hart, why are you working out so hard? What are you training for? The answer to that question was not a goddamn thing. I told myself I'm training for myself, brother. At the end of the day, I'm in competition with me, nobody else. I make my own records, I break my own records. I'm trying to be the best person I can possibly be. At the end of the day, every day is the beginning of a new day. Come on, man. This weekend had your boy down. I was sad, I was affected by what's going on in the world. And this morning I got up and I reminded myself about my gift. My gift is the ability to make people smile, bring people closer together. I said, Kevin, this is when you're supposed to stand up, goddammit. Use your gift so people, I'm back. I'm back. I'm not gonna mope around. I'm gonna make these people happy in this fucking world. So goddammit, be prepared to smile again. I'm gonna do my justice. I'm gonna do my duty. I'm not gonna let this shit get us down the face. I'm back. Smile, damn it. Let's get back to smile. Let's get back to love. Let's get back to being positive. Let's not let this shit beat us. I'm gonna lead by example. I gotta step up. And I'm doing it right now. Motivation. That's what the fuck this is right now. Boss, shut up, my guy in the background. All right, man, wake up. Wake y'all asses up. And not only wake up, but wake up with the mindset of being better than you were last week. If you wake up this week and you're not trying to be better than you were last week, then go back to fucking bed. Lay your ass back there. Around people that truly give you give you some good, serve a good value to you in your life. You then look at those that don't, and you can then push away. So I'm big on personality. I'm big on energy. I'm big on will and wants. I believe that is contagious. So if you have a bunch of laziness and a bunch of bullshit around you, naturally it's going to feed off. You're going to find yourself becoming what's in your environment. It's the story, man. Yeah. You know, we're all writing a book. What's your book look like? What does your fucking book look like? Like your life is a book. You got a bunch of chapters in your book, but when they close that book, how good was the book? How good was your book? What was the ending to your book? If the ending to my book can be so amazing because of all that was done, not the money, all that was accomplished. The first to do, the man that did this, he caused the merger between this. Because of his commitment and growth to this, the communities were then given this, made education this, changed the way the schooling was, blah, 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 gave books, gave computers, all of the things that can be associated with you and your existence become a part of the chapters in your book. So my drive is about my book. What's your book look like?
What's your book look like? Come on, people. What's your book look like? I like that. Wake up.
All right, look, man.
That's funny. These are all incredible people to follow on Twitter right now. So we're doing, every Monday we do Twitter. Between my two accounts, I think I have over 50,000 followers on Twitter. That's the other hashtag, other site I have, Shout MGB. Are you in love with your life? Are you in love with your life right now? It's not allowing me to join. Why is that? What do you think, Bishop Jen? Did I invite you? Let me double check I invited you. Yep. IDK. What does that mean? You did. I'll try again. Okay? I'll try again. 1 second. I just rushed and flushed you. We'll put you back in. Okay. All right. I invited you again. We'll see what happens. Give it another try. Tony D is in the house. You know? Were you listening, Tony, before? If she's on her mobile, she needs to reinstall her app. When you were listening to Kevin Hart, could you hear it okay? Did it sound okay, Tony? You're just waking up. Okay. I get you. Did you have a good night, a good week last week? I hope this week is going to be a pleasant week for you, my friend. Captain Rehab is live right now. I just noticed the notification. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to try a couple things. I'm testing things. Sorry, please be patient with me. K9 is in the house. There you go. Oh, interesting. That is so weird. That is so weird. Almost surreal. All right, let's do this one.
Just in time for Canadians who want to zip across the border for some Christmas shopping, the federal government is changing the rules for travelers coming back to Canada. Returning travelers will not need a test if they are a fully vaccinated Canadian and have been out of the country for less than 72 hours. Unvaccinated kids with parents qualify for this exemption, which goes into effect November 30th. But all foreign nationals, including Americans, as well as vaccinated Canadians coming back from a longer trip, will still need a molecular test, the most common of which is a PCR test, before arriving at the border.
We are taking a cautious, phased approach to lifting layers of border measures. We are definitely not out of the woods. The pandemic is very much alive all over the world.
Canada is also adding 3 vaccines to the list of those that it recognizes for the purposes of travel: Sinopharm, Sinovac, and Covaxin.
I strongly urge all travelers, Canadian and foreign nationals, to verify all entry requirements before they travel to ensure they meet all mandatory requirements.
Finally, travelers who are currently exempt from entry requirements will need to get vaccinated. This includes professional athletes and essential service providers, including truck drivers. They'll all need to be fully vaccinated by January the 15th or face mandatory quarantine and testing. David Aiken, Global News, Ottawa.
So as you can see, things are being shook up.
Good evening, I'm Ian Hannemanson. In Abbotsford, British Columbia tonight, thousands displaced, farms decimated, and in some places, floodwaters are still rising.
The water just came so fast across the prairie. It was scary.
Tonight, promises from the government to rebuild as people desperately try to find their way home.
It's kind of like a hotel purgatory.
And the emotional conversations happening across the province.
I know you don't want to lose your furnace. You guys saving yourselves. That's the biggest.
I'm Adrienne Arsenault in Washington. Justin Trudeau uses a North American Leaders Summit to make the case for Canada.
We're going to continue to do the work necessary to not just highlight our position, but find solutions.
The leaders are friendly, but a dispute is brewing. And for parents of children aged 5 to 11, an anxious wait is over.
I think I will just have a huge sense of relief.
Canada is just a day away from vaccine approval for kids. This is the National.
So just to prove what I was saying, that it's not just things I'm talking about randomly, vaccines for children in Canada are being approved. We've had extreme weather here, and in the prairies, there was flooding beyond your wildest dreams. And there is a lot going on. We in Toronto right now, we're in the midst of installing over 10,000 cameras. They're watching you. So those people out there who feel like I have rights to my privacy. I don't need to be seen or heard, or I have the right to be just heard. The truth is now, I worry if I go even into a washroom, am I being filmed? So if you, let's say you go to your Walmart, they have hidden cameras everywhere. It's crazy. They even admit it. Alexa, does Walmart have security cameras?
Sorry, I'm not sure, but I found a Walmart.
See, now it's telling me
It
where
is
Walmart.
8.9 kilometers away on 1000 Gerrard Street East in Toronto. It is currently closed but will be open today from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Alexa, do some humans have microchips in them that track them?
Here's something I found on the web. According to CitizenTimes.com, RFID technology is scattered across daily life, but there are no reports of involuntary implantation in humans or use for surreptitious tracking.
Alexa, are companies using tracking chips in people's
I
hands?
don't know that.
Oh, okay. You have to know how to ask. So every once in a while you'll get a tidbit, and I notice I'll ask the same question and sometimes I get 9 different answers. It's very interesting. This is a good one. Alexa, is social media healthy?
According to Wikipedia, social media are interactive technologies that allow the creation or sharing and exchange of information, ideas, interests, and other forms of expression through virtual communities and networks.
Alexa, do you listen to me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alexa, what is the weather going to be today?
Currently, in Toronto, it's 0 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect some sun and snow flurries, with a high of 3 degrees and a low of -1 degrees.
Alexa, do you need to be vaccinated in Canada?
This might answer your question. According to Reuters, Canada is in stage 1 of the COVID-19 vaccine rollout. Individuals aged 70 and older, frontline medical staff, Indigenous people, nursing home staff, and nursing home residents are newly eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine.
So many frontline staff, as they call it, nursing, especially nursing homes, they are making them get the jab, which I understand, but those who do not want the jab run the risk of being terminated. And it's the same with the TTC. Alexa, the TTC workers, do they need to be vaccinated?
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah. So they had a big program on it on CBC that they're going to have where in the future and currently, if you do not get vaccinated, you will lose your job. So, yeah, we are jab or job. What? What's that? We are jab or job too. I think she meant to say you have no job. You have to have 2 jabs. You have to be vaccinated twice. But I haven't had you up in so long, Kelly. What's going on? If I invite you up, would you come up? Let's invite her up for a second. Kelly is actually someone I know in real life. Okay. If you want to come up, you can come up. But the restrictions are getting crazier and crazier all the time. Alexa, how many street cams are in Toronto?
Here's something I found on the web. According to redflagdeals.com, in Toronto they are installed 2 in each district/zone for a total of 50 next to schools where these cameras should be installed.
Okay, so today I did the same search and they told me that 10,000 cameras are going to be installed this year throughout Toronto. 10,000. And I've noticed even on my street that we have cameras everywhere. And we have speed bumps now, and we have the signs that tell you that you are speeding. But at night, we used to have 3 or 4 homeless people sleeping at the church. And I notice now, as soon as they lay down, within minutes, there are cops there. And it's because they are monitoring the cameras. It's happened. Jab or lose your job. Yeah, I agree. Now, the only thing I don't feel comfortable with, and I gotta be honest, and it's just an opinion, I do get a little worried when we are vaccinating children because it's uncharted territory. And even if one child dies, it's one too many. I couldn't live with myself knowing that a parent lost a child. But I also get that if you don't with some children, you're going to lose them that way. So you're in a no-win situation. Their hands are tied. Plus, you don't want children running around giving everybody COVID either. How do you feel about it, Kelly? But we live in strange times. We really do. And every day it's something new, like in the sense of, I would say, wackiness. And I don't see things getting easier for most Canadians. I think we're going to see more and more restrictions. I think it's a personal decision. I agree. Yeah. I did it because I want to work. I did it because I want to go to concerts. I did it because I want to sing karaoke. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I love to sing. I go to the bars and sing. And you're supposed to be wearing a mask. You're supposed to be behind glass. There's all these establishments now. Everybody's singing. You know, they're doing Sweet Caroline, ba, 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 right? You know, all of them together, you know, or it's wild. It's like we forgot. And it's way too soon to be celebrating. We need to get through this winter. The numbers could spike through the roof. We are not in a zone of, you know, carefree. I am all for the greater good, but forcing medical treatment is crossing the line. That's how you feel, right? Okay. Choose to be kind on Haps. I highly recommend it. Good old Randy W. Horton. Highly recommend following him. Brenda, unbelievable. Also a person who loves doing the karaoke. Kelly, is there a reason why you're not doing your broadcast anymore? Did you get heat for it? Were you finding people were actually seeing the broadcast, which maybe freaked you out a little bit? Because sometimes people will think, oh, you know, no one's ever going to see it. It's no big deal. There's nothing to worry about. What's all the fuss, right? So I think social media is one of those things that could help you get a job, but it's also something that could help you lose a job. So you have to be incredibly careful. Oh, my Lord. Okay, we're going to play a weird one here. Oh, we got Smoke. How you doing, buddy? So, Smoke, listen, I'll be right back. Tell me what this sounds like and be real, because I know you'll be real with me. Okay? Here we go. I'll be right back, folks. I totally agree. It sounds hollow. It's hollow. I agree. It's not bad, though, when you do the news. It sounded pretty good with the news. If you're just doing, Kevin Hart screaming, it's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. It's now bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm so bad. That's funny. So, he's super bad. His name is Sunday Night Smoke. And he is an individual that I have seen in real life. He is everywhere. And he is a man with multiple personalities, multiple shows. He can be seen on many networks. One of a kind to shock the mind. He'll put a wiggle in your behind. Sunday Night Smoke. There you go. I feel bad for Bishop Jen. She was unable to come up. I don't know what that's all about. Sorry about that, hon. You just don't know. But a lot of crazy going on in the world right now. Here, I gotta push the purple button and see what we can do here. I'm gonna just check something. Look at there's the light. See the light? There we go. Too much light. That's so funny. Do you guys remember the Whispers? Rocksteady. Those guys were like, I think 5'3" maximum, maybe. Can't find the little search button here. Where did it go? Let's go like that. Oh, here we go. This is what I need right here. All right. That's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Aw. I like that one. I will. I must. I can. The beast mode ones. Okay. This is wild. It doesn't look like smoke's coming up. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
One-bedroom apartment. My mom, she had laid strips of upside-down duct tape next to the sink to catch the roaches. It was just me and her. And my brother, Ken. As a single mother, I think we never knew how hard she was struggling. She had more strength and fight in her than any woman that I've ever met. She's a beast. She's a different animal. She had this thing where she would look at you and she would let you see her smile fade. It would put the fear of God into anyone. The way that my mom saw it, she was too lenient with my brother. So she figured that if she can keep me off the streets, then I wouldn't turn out like him. My dad was the coolest dad ever, man. It was the bad kind of cool. He was the guy that would, hey, Dad, is it okay if we go take that fire hydrant apart so we can play in the water? Go ahead. You know, it was a speedboat, and I asked my dad, can I drive the boat? He borrowed the boat from a friend. So the friend rented the boat. He borrowed the boat from the friend that rented the boat. So nobody has any ownership of this boat. I was like, Dad, can I drive the boat? He was like, go ahead. So basically, it's a
How old were
speedboat.
you at that point?
Like 9. I'm like 9 years old. So my dad took me to the wrong camp and left me there. Oh my God. Yeah, I just saw kids outside and I was like, this it. He's like, all right. He said, all right, I'll come get you later. My dad almost killed me one time. When I was younger, I couldn't swim. I didn't know how. My dad didn't believe me. Argued me down. We had a pool. I'm sitting on the side of the pool. I got my feet in the water. I'm playing, having a good time. My dad said, boy, you better stop playing. Get in that water and swim. I said, Dad, I can't. I don't know how to swim. He said, you're not to swim. Get in that water and swim. That's no damn serious. Nobody ever told me how to swim. My dad picked me up, grabbed me, threw me in 7 feet. As soon as I hit the water, I started to die immediately. Woo! 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 That's what my dad said. Hey, you better not drown. I said, what? I don't know how to stop it. I told my mom, Mom, this is what I want to do. My mom said, you know what? Kevin, she said, I'm not a dream killer. Her exact words, I'm not a dream killer. If you're telling me this is what you want to do, I'm going to let you do it. She said, you got a year. You have 1 year to prove to me that this is what you want to do and that you can support yourself. Wow. This is a crazy story. So, like 6 months going by, it's at a point where, I'm not really making money, but I'm loving it. I'm loving stand-up comedy. I'm making great relationships with comedians, comedy clubs. I haven't paid my rent in like a month. I'm like, Mom, the rent, where's the rent at? She's like, are you reading your Bible? I said, Mom, come on. I don't have time to talk about that right now, Mom. I'm late. Like, I need the rent money. Are you reading your Bible? Mom, no. When you read your Bible, then we'll talk about rent. Another week, 2 weeks go by. Mom, they're going to evict me if you don't give me this rent money. Mom, I'm serious. Have you read your Bible? Yes. Okay, well, then let's talk about rent. Mom, I don't want to talk about the scriptures. I need the money. A month go by. I get eviction notice on my door. They're about to kick me out. I'm like, Mom, I go to her house. I got the eviction notice. She said, talk to me when you read your Bible. I can't talk to you right now. I just leave. I go home. I said, man, let me open this Bible up. Open the Bible up. 6 rent checks fall out. She put all my rent checks.
Oh
in the
my
Bible.
goodness.
She put all my rent checks. From that 6 months throughout the rest of the year, they were all there. I opened it up. I felt like the biggest jerk ever. I sat there, and that was the first time I tried to read from the Bible. I read about 2 chapters. I said, Mom, I'm sorry. I said, I just opened up the Bible.
That is a beautiful story. That is a.
She said, I asked you to read it because you need to stay faithful along your journey. I said, okay. I said, I get it. Mom, I will. The family that we had, like our immediate family, we were kind of close, but it was all because of my mom. She was hey, let's get together for the Christmas dinners, the family. She was the liaison for that. So when I lost these pieces of tissue, that main piece was my mother.
All right. Love him. He's wild. He's crazy. Our next guest is that way. Wild and crazy. I better put my headphones on so I can hear him. Okay. Here we go. Join in 2, 1. Smoke is in the house. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Mike.
morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Me and Kevin Hart are hanging out here, man.
I do like Kevin Hart. That was a nice testimony there. I did hear that piece before.
Yeah.
Actually, but that was very moving. I'm not the most religious, but I do respect higher authority that may not be able to be seen by the visible eye.
Yeah.
So
I
I'll
love
just leave it
I
at
love how
that.
his mom put the checks in the Bible.
Yes, because
Did you read your Bible?
yes,
Smoke,
because
did you
she
read
was
your
telling
Bible?
him.
What's
She
in
was
there?
telling him. Bamboo paper.
Yes. Bob Marley is singing to me in my Bible.
One love.
One heart. Let's get together and
And you know what?
feel all right.
Let's bring it to the one love. Let's bring it
Bring
to the
it
one love ish.
to
Yeah,
the
I'm one loving.
Are you
I'm
one
one
loving?
loving right now. I'm one loving it, man. Yeah. Coming
There
to
he
you
is.
live from Slam
Oh,
Studios. One loving it.
yeah. One loving it for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
That's
this
it. That's
week
the
we want to put
mantra.
the vibe out there of love, peace, tranquility, joy, abundance.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're trying. We don't always succeed, you and I, but we try. I'm telling you, I got so much heat last week, buddy. I think I burnt my toes. Oh, it was crazy. I got major heat, and you know I do, having you up as a guest. But you know what? I will not back down. You know that song? Whoa, I won't back down. Won't be pushed around.
I'm just, I don't, my thing, Mike, and I hate to, and I don't want to, but.
No, be good. Come from light.
I'm being good. No, I'm being good. Of
Channel
course
your
it's being
Bob
good.
Marley, man.
Yes,
Channel
I'm
him.
saying it in a good way, but I don't understand. Like I remember when I was
I'll be
maybe
right back.
in the
You're gonna ramble just for a second here. I gotta go get my dog. I
I'll
think my
go
dog's
for it.
gonna jump off the bed. 1 second.
No. Prevent dog injury. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm keeping it light. I'm keeping it very light. Actually, I won't say much until he returns, but I would like to just say good morning to everyone in the chat, those that are viewing. Uh, Happy Monday. One love. Let's see. Use the navigate. Apps on my phone. I'm just browsing through the chats because I'm just joining, so I trying to catch up on the conversation, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe everyone leaves when they hear I'm coming in.
You
One,
behaving,
two.
buddy?
Yeah, I didn't say much. I said actually I'm not going to say very much. I'm going to wait till you come back because I was this was
You didn't trust yourself.
no,
This shit,
not at all.
this
No, I was
shit could go
beginning to tell you
sideways, man.
something.
I better be quiet.
No, not even. No,
I
this was
think you
coming from
did the
all a
Bambi
place of
thing.
love.
If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
I did have something nice. Good morning, Tarot of
Yeah.
Talk with Kelly. I did
Yeah.
have something nice to say, but it was actually directed towards you, Mike. So I didn't want to
Yeah.
address you while you were not there. I
Oh,
was
okay.
gonna
Go for it.
say,
Go for it.
yes,
Go
when
for
we
it, my
were,
friend.
I appreciate the fact that
Yeah.
like we all should, we stand on our square, okay,
Okay. I
as an
don't know what that
individual,
means.
because standing on your square means if you make a decision, you'll
Yep.
stand by it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And especially a decision that affects you personally, because this is a personal decision, like my
Right.
body, my choice,
Mm-hmm.
XYZ, okay? So I respect that.
Yeah.
So for those that come and say, well, Mike, you shouldn't associate yourself with the likes of Slam
Yeah.
TV or Sunday Night Smoke,
Yeah.
because you know it's bad business or whatever the case
Right.
is.
But
That makes no
I've
sense.
had 30 people tell me 30 people that I should not. Do you see my problem here?
Yeah. But let me ask you another.
So there would be 2
Mhm.
people I could follow.
Besides
So
yourself.
yeah, it'd be, hey mom, do you want to go on? You want to go on air? Because you're the only person I can talk to, mom.
Let me ask you a question now. Like, let's turn this into an interview regarding that subject.
Yeah.
Would you like to know how many people, or should I say, how many people have I ever recommended that you don't talk to or subscribe to or do business with?
0.
Really?
0.
Oh, maybe it's for the fact that I respect you as a man and
Yeah.
your individual decision to talk
Yeah.
to and to associate with who you want to.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. And I'm coming to you and I'm saying that as a
Your mic
friend.
right now is doing a little crackle. Just move it a
Little,
bit.
let me think. Yeah, let me yeah, let me
That's
let me
better.
bring it where it needs to be. Yes, because I don't need to show my face. We all know it's a heart.
Yeah.
So it's strange that I've never said to you before, hey Mike, and I'm the quote unquote bad guy of the story. Mike, hey, you shouldn't talk to so and so. You shouldn't talk to,
Yeah.
because when I was saying first, second, third grade, you'd have a group of kids, we'd all play together. But if
Yeah.
2 of the kids had a fight, and say I was friends with all of the kids, and I
Yeah.
broke up the fight between the 2 of them, each one would say, well, don't be his friend anymore. And I'm like,
Right.
because you 2 had a fight, I didn't have a fight with you or you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what I suggest is when me and you are hanging out or whatever, just stay away.
Yeah.
I have no things. And when me and you are hanging out, you
Yeah.
kind of just stay away because you 2 don't get along. But I get along fine
So,
with
buddy,
both of
you're
you.
really crackling. Why don't
I'm
we?
sorry.
We'll beam you down and beam you
Yep.
back up, and that might stop it. Okay.
I think you know what? I think I'm gonna have to check.
What?
Going to
Wait.
let's see.
It's good now.
Let me see.
No,
Is it?
no. Yeah. Just that's right there is good. Whatever you just did. It's not
Okay.
crackling now.
All right, got you. Copy. Okay.
Now, what did you do?
There's controls under the screen. You
Yeah.
have some
No,
like
it's good now. The crackle's gone.
okay. Perfect.
We
Okay,
did
got it.
it. We
All
did it.
right.
I'm right now. I'm thinking that Zoe just left me a treasure because I think she just pooped.
Uh-oh. Well, you want to go
It's okay.
treasure
No, no,
hunting
I'm fine.
before
I'll get that later. I'll treasure out. I'm
you,
just going.
you don't want to slip
I'm
on the
going. No, I'm
treasure.
doing this one.
Okay,
And anyway,
but yeah.
people
So
say
I
I
would.
stink, but not that bad.
I know
Yeah,
they say I stink worse, I guess, but
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to do promotions, but I'm fresh and
Just
clean.
1 second here. I'm going to open the window.
Please,
Get some
and
fresh air.
don't slip on the treasure on the way to the window.
Slide,
Okay.
slide, slippity slide. Forget about your mothers and your 9 to 5 and just sail on. What you do? Just sail on.
Oh boy! Wow.
Right. Remember that?
Yes, sir. Of course. I love Fantastic Voyages.
Yes, you do.
Every
I know
Sunday
you.
night is a new Fantastic Voyage for me.
Yeah,
On the podcast, that is.
yeah.
Yes.
When that came out, there wasn't much rap. There was like Rapper's Delight. There was
No, there was
not much,
that
man.
that came a little
1980.
that
That was 1980.
yeah, was it?
And Rapper's
Okay.
Delight came out
hmm
in 78 or 79.
Like in early stages type of.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
and that's before all the, the disrespect to the women. It was more just rapping.
Party. It was more party oriented
Yeah, it was
before it
more like Will
became
Smith kind of rapping, right? Very PG.
yes, Run DMC, vanilla,
Yeah,
not vanilla, but like party oriented. Like let's party, let's
yeah.
have a good
It's
time.
tricky, tricky, tricky.
Yes, Tricky to Rock a Rhyme and
Yeah,
all that good stuff. It was more fun and more but then it became more street oriented and
yeah.
inner city.
The
They
freaks
changed their
come
whole
out at night.
image. Yes,
The freaks come
Houdini
out at night, right?
classics.
But
Yes,
all that stuff was
party,
light.
party stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Like party stuff. Your image changed. But once big corporations get involved in it, and
yeah.
people see that
There
they
it
could
is. There it is.
yes, tag team, yeah,
Informer.
party stuff, man. Even though
Yeah,
Informer that was borderline, but it was still a part, but still, it
yeah,
was still party music. Everything was so light and bubbly and feel good kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it shifted. Uh, I covered that actually. Me and Tony D did a 2-part series on that on the Sunday Night Smoke podcast. It was
Right.
called Hip Hop Junkies from
Yeah,
Rap to Crap. So
yeah.
anybody can check that out. It's
So
still
if
up there.
anybody can figure out where I learned this from, okay, you ready?
Tell me.
Sometimes I'm a peach, sometimes I'm a plum. Come on, sugar baby, come and get some. But what you've been waiting for week by week, year by year. I don't know. And I learned it from some song, and I don't know where it's from. And I
Mm.
didn't make it up. It's
I
not
was gonna
mine.
say it sounds original because I
Yeah.
didn't hear it before actually.
Vegan Dough is in the house.
Good morning, Vegan Dough.
Vegan
How are
Dough.
you?
All right.
We're spreading love this morning.
Vegan Dough, I'm going to invite you up today. Oh, there we
Air
go.
horn, salute. It's
Yeah.
a little early. Maybe that's a
It
little
is,
noisy.
yeah. Kevin Hart heard that. I think Kevin Hart, you guys, don't be a talker, do be a doer. People talking all the time.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Monday's tough for a lot of people.
Really? I love every day.
Doing
actually.
good, thanks. Listen, Vegan Dough, if you want to come up, I'm sorry I did not snub you the other day. I just had not seen Ted Hicks in the longest time, and I love my Ted Hicks. Yeah, I think the only person I beam up besides Ted Hicks is my wife. That's it.
What did you walk into?
We-
You walked into love, my friend. We're
We
spreading
walked
love.
in. We walked into love. What is True Talk? What is that all about?
Not sure. I've seen True Talk. I've seen
Yeah.
the name in the chats before, but I'm not familiar. But good morning to you, True Talk.
So it's Monday. We've now been on this new platform. I feel like I've been cheating on Haps. I really do. It doesn't feel like
Oh,
my
it's Truth
platform.
Seekers. Oh, it's Truth Seekers. Yeah,
Is
because
it?
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
like, I know I've seen
That's
that
what I
name
thought.
somewhere.
I thought
Look
I almost
familiar.
said something negative. I said, "You didn't get your name from Truth Seekers, did you?" Because I thought someone was kind of stealing, and I thought, no,
Oh, it's the same.
keep
Yeah, wow.
keep the negativity to yourself, Michael. Right?
I like, I noticed I didn't know the name. I'm like, and I just subscribed to him yesterday, actually. I think
Yeah.
I was subbed to him before on the old platform
Yeah.
when he came on, and I think some of my subs got knocked off. But I resubbed to you yesterday, actually. Good
Well,
morning, sir.
last night I was on a Holy Roller broadcast,
All right.
and a lot of people saw me there, went up, wondering if I'd lost my way. I can guarantee that some of the people on Facebook are like, the cheese is falling off the cracker.
He's losing it.
He's now found his sky daddy. Oh no. And we also had Eric Hypes, and I said, Eric, this is dangerous for you to be in here.
Oh, okay.
And he's
Yeah.
like, and he laughed and he went, you're kind of right. If they see me do it, because he's always talking about he doesn't like the dogma of
Yes.
church. And then we're in this, praise Jesus meeting, but it was the right person.
Listen,
Yeah.
you can hear other opinions, even for those
Yes.
that would think, okay, these people are set in such, say, in a box or
Yes.
in one lane.
Mm-hmm.
Because, all right, this person is, you see from the outside, this is who this person is or
Yeah.
whatever, and you say, okay, well, I'm a Christian or whatever. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean that one day, say, for example, a Christian couldn't visit a mosque, okay, for one day
Yes.
to see, you know what, I would like to get, I may know a Muslim
Yeah.
friend at work or something that's a pretty decent person, and I like the person, and I would like to see how their point of view is or how
Right.
they experience worship. So I'm going to go to the mosque as a Christian one day and
Right.
sit there. So if anybody looks and sees the Christian at the mosque, don't
Yeah.
think about it. Just like, it's fine for other people to investigate other situations and other things and hear what other people have to say, because that's important for us to get along as people. Okay. That's important.
You know what I think is a great idea?
Hmm.
Read the Quran. Read anything that is Buddhist. Read the Tao Te Ching for anybody
Read
who
as
doesn't.
much as you can,
Yeah.
basically, and get other
Listen,
views on life.
do some ayahuasca with One Love. Go to the retreat, barf up your lungs, and see the aliens. The Joe Rogan, who I
Yes,
love.
sir.
I love
Okay.
Joe Rogan.
Okay. I've seen Joe a few times. Okay.
A few people that I don't want to mention that are friends of mine.
Okay.
Mac won't mind. Mac went. She said to me, and she's the most logical person I know in the world.
Hmm.
Hands down, the most logical person I know.
Okay.
I said to her, did you hear aliens in your head? She goes, not aliens, Michael. She goes, there was a telepathic message and there was a presence of something. But it was almost like me talking to me. And I was dealing with all my stuff I hadn't dealt with. And I said, do you puke? And she goes, oh, yeah. She goes, it comes out all orifices. But you hallucinate, you sweat. But when you're done, you're lighter.
Mhm.
It's like the pain you carried for the last 8 to 10 years just dissipates. It's gone. And then you have
Really?
this knowing, this from ayahuasca. And she
Mhm.
said I had a few things that I was deeply into. I think one of them was edibles. And she said I
Really?
cut down a bit. I didn't
Oh,
eat
okay.
them. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So quite a few people who were, say, like heavy hardcore drug addicts, on the heavy
Mhm.
stuff, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
The morphine type of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Heavy, hard stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, heroin. that
Jeez.
the real stuff, right?
Oh boy.
But there were alcoholics, and they said
Okay.
to them, you cannot come here. You have to dry out a bit because you will pop.
Mhm.
You will not be right. So if you can stay dry for 14 days,
Mhm.
then we'll let you do the ayahuasca. And this is another famous comedian, and I feel bad saying anything, so I'm just. And you probably see the interview somewhere down the road, and he was
Okay.
talking to Joe Rogan, and he said, I was so desperate to stop drinking that I was willing to do
Wow.
anything. Even he said, I had
Mhm.
heard that you had to shit, and I said, I don't like discomfort. You know me, I'm a lazy bastard. This way I think he said. I'm as
That's
lazy
good.
as they come.
He's,
And
so
and
okay.
so he got clean for 15 days, went,
Nice.
and he's drinking a lot less.
So he
Like,
didn't stay clean after what?
no,
So
he didn't
I'm
want
lost.
to. He just wanted to modify it because
Oh, he wanted to.
he was drinking a 40 every day.
Okay.
You know, like he was doing 40 ounces of hard alcohol every day, and he said some days more. And he started at like 12 in
Ooh.
the
How do you
right.
wake
And
up the next morning?
but no, but your body will adjust.
Yeah, I'm sure. But that must
Uh,
hurt, man. That must be
I remember there was this guy that used to do roofing,
that must be hell. Mm,
and I
No
remember it
way.
was and it was sunny, and he drank all day,
Oh
all
hell
night. He was
no.
really good at what he did,
What?
but you could smell the beer coming through his pores. Like he was
Mm.
89% beer.
And 1% water and
Like he was
10%
89%,
blood.
and you would go, that smells like funky beer, like that you would have in the garage on the floor, and the ants are going, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad, and he
And
couldn't
he was a
stop.
roofer. And
He
his
yeah.
balance was good on the
Oh
roof.
yeah. 40 years of drinking, 40 years, never fell off a roof. Yeah,
Phew.
he
Lucky
was
guy.
good. He was really
Lucky
good.
guy.
But
Thank God.
he needed it so he didn't have the shakes. But he wasn't getting high anymore. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
so he stopped one thing and started like he got off drugs and started drinking.
No, but he had drank so
Oh.
long that he
Mhm.
couldn't possibly get drunk.
Yeah.
All he
Oh, I see
did,
what you're saying. Oh, I see what you're saying.
so
Yes,
the
yes,
need
yes,
for the
yes,
alcohol caused
yes.
shakes in him. He'd be like this,
Oh,
8 o'clock in the
okay.
morning, if he didn't have a beer. So he'd have to have a beer, and then he'd have a couple
Mhm.
beers, and he'd be a little less.
Wow.
And then by mid-afternoon, he'd be into his 10th beer, and he would stop shaking. But you would talk to him, and you wouldn't even know he was drunk. You could smell him, though.
Yeah.
And in the entire
He's
time I knew
sober,
him,
but you smell like,
oh,
dude, how many you had?
I
I only
have
had
friends that
10.
I
Like,
have
that's like a
friends
glass of
that have
water.
2 beers. They have 2 beers and they're gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
he has
Because
2
they're
dozen and he's good.
oh well,
The roofer has 2 dozen and he's good, and the other
I think
guys
I think all
gone.
he could afford was a 2 for each day because it's expensive here,
Oh, okay.
right? It's
Hmm.
not like you guys. You can buy like a 12 for $14 or something,
Depends
right?
on what
Beer.
kind.
Yeah, it depends on what kind.
You have
You
the
know what I
ones on the
mean, though.
bottom of the shelf, and you have the one
Yeah. Well,
in the
even
other
if you drink
section.
malt liquor,
I'm
right? If
joking.
you drink malt liquor,
That's
it's
usually cheap in the inner city.
yeah.
The cheaper malt liquor, we call that, like, well, I'm not gonna bash any companies or any brands, but yeah, I know what you
It's
mean.
like wine.
The inexpensive beer selection
Yeah, but what is the
section.
percentage? It's high. It's almost got like the
I'm s-
same.
It's
It's
probably like gasoline. I'm guessing.
no, I think it's if I
I'm
remember
joking.
correctly, because I've had it before. I think it's like 12%,
Mhm.
10 to 12%. And
Okay,
you
and
could
it's
buy a
pretty.
40. You could like buy a little 40 of it. And
Yeah,
I
for like
remember, I think it
$2 or
was
$3 or something like that,
yeah,
I guess.
$4 total, maybe
Yeah,
$4. Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, and you would be feeling fine because it was really like drinking 6 beers for $4.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
It's like
Yeah,
potent. It's potent.
it may not be good for the body. It may be
No,
worse
but
than the
none of it
average
is.
beer. No,
Yeah,
none of it is, and you're right, and exactly. So and that's a good point you bring up, right? None of it is, right?
no.
It just contains more alcohol, but the brewing process is different from what I understand.
Yeah.
You have charcoal filtered, you have different type of process in making the beer, and it may
Oh,
not
look
be
at this.
good on your stomach.
True Seeker 777. Jesus is the king. Let's talk. I don't think he
Wait, I
thought he
don't
could
see
do.
it. I don't see the comment.
No, he has his own
Oh,
he
he's
has his own
okay.
broadcast
Copy.
going. Yeah, I think he looked at us and
Oh,
went, they're not going to do Jesus is king. They're going to say Budweiser is the king of beers.
40 ounce. The 40 ounces king.
He
Run
thought
DMC is the king of rock.
he went, yeah, we are not going to get the right message with the guy with the mask. And here's Kevin. This is the guy you said was cool yesterday.
All right. What's up, Kev? Good morning, Kevin.
I called him Captain
Vasquez.
Zinger. Captain
Yes.
Zinger in the house. All right.
Good morning. How you doing,
How
Kev?
are you?
Manic Monday.
Just
Yes,
another manic Monday.
What's
sir.
all this Jesus talk, man?
Jesus
was-
talk, man. Yeah, what's
Gee.
up with that? Yeah.
I'm not
Jeez.
against Jesus. I'm just spreading love.
Yeah,
He's against Jesus.
he's one love. So,
I'm
sir,
one
are
love,
you
sir.
a religious person?
Used to be, not anymore.
Okay, so what would you say you are? I know you're a musician. who
I
likes
am one.
who likes sugary treats all over his face.
And Pure Leaf, that's pretty good tea there, bro. That's the good
It's
stuff.
it's 6:13 here in Washington. I'm having a bagel before I
And
take care of my farm animals.
He's jacked. He's jacked on the sugar already. He's going.
Yeah, the Pure Leaf, that's pretty high
Woo!
quality stuff, man.
Got
I
the
recommend that
caffeine.
for
It's
tea
got
drinkers.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
baby.
it's
Is that the
it's
sweet tea? I love
no,
that
it's
brand.
the foodies rocket. That's what it is.
You need that extra kick in the morning.
Woo!
You want well, I take medications and
Yes.
supplements too.
Yes.
And I have to have something in my stomach or else all those
Oh, it gets nasty.
all those pills
Oh
start
yeah,
coming
got
back
you.
up.
it will because your
Got you.
stomach's going. What the hell is this?
You have to eat. They recommend you eat before you take medicine. Anyway, you have
Yes.
to have something in your stomach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, bro. Good seeing you this morning, sir.
Yeah. Good seeing all you guys. So yeah, you want the long story or the short story?
I'll take whatever you're offering.
So I was
accept
raised
offerings.
a Catholic.
Yeah.
My parents were born in Puerto Rico and
Yeah.
I was raised in New Jersey. Raised a Catholic. After I went to college, I did the couple of semesters of world religion, and
wow.
that really
Oh
blew my
wow.
mind because we had to do a final paper
Yeah.
comparing. We had a group of 5 or 6 people together in the
Mm-hmm.
classroom, and we had to get together and come up with a 10-page paper and present it with 2 religions or 2 belief systems, compare them, and
I
then go
like
up and
that.
talk about it.
I like
So
that.
our group picked the Protestants and the Catholics because of
Okay.
the stuff that was going on in Ireland with the bombings and the killings and stuff like that.
Okay. What
And
year? What year? Do you remember? Guesstimate. It doesn't have to be accurate. Like
1988.
Okay. Good year.
And then our professor, it's interesting. Our professor was an ex Baptist preacher
Mm-hmm.
who had gone away from the religion, and he was teaching world religion.
Ah.
So yeah, everybody did their take on the two, comparing 2 different, Islam versus Buddhism and all this
Yeah.
thing. So after doing I did another semester of that, and it really opened my eyes to religion as a whole and the whole spirituality and all these belief systems in the world. Because if I had been born in Saudi Arabia, I would have been Muslim. If I would have been born somewhere in Africa, I probably wouldn't, like Nigeria. I probably would have been more into like praising the wind and the ground and the fire and stuff like that. So
yeah.
After that, I did some heavy thinking. I became an atheist, but atheist was too heavy for me, and then I finally fell into agnostic, where I don't believe anyone's opinion because I don't believe that anyone has the key to any or the human mind has any capacity. Yeah, any capacity to understand whether there's a God or not, or there's a higher being or not. So that's the agnostic. There's a lot of agnostic people. Who's the famous scientist? He's man, I can't remember his name. He's the one that took over Carl Sagan's show.
I knew who you mean. I'm seeing him in my head. I knew exactly who you mean. Yeah. You're having a brain fart. It's okay.
It was
All
the
right,
iced tea.
Yeah.
Go for it. Continue. Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
yeah,
Don't
I
worry.
have a lot
Name's
of
not
friends
important,
that
but go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm jacked on iced tea. And it's 9:18.
Pure Leaf.
I need another hit.
It's
So
very
That's
yeah, I
convenient.
have a lot of
It is.
friends that are
totally lethal.
Christian
Yeah.
and Muslim and all this stuff. But
Hmm.
you know, as I've gotten older, like I said before on your broadcast, I don't want to fill my hard drive with unnecessary unnecessary information. So
Right.
when
So
someone
you're
claims,
selective. You're
yeah,
selective with what you put in the temple.
yeah. So when somebody claims, you know, to know the ultimate truth and
Hmm.
this and that, there is no such thing as ultimate truth, or you know, there are the absolutes. You know, when you study philosophers. So
Yeah.
other than probably mathematics. So
Ma-
I stay away. I stay away from
okay.
that stuff. But I
That's
respect
amazing.
their
No, but
opinion.
mathematics, I think, is a universal language
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the
in the
absolutes.
universe. In
That's
the
one of the
universe,
absolutes. Yes.
right? Mathematics is the only thing that can be dissected and understood.
yeah.
Everything is mathematical. Everything can be broken
Mm-hmm.
down, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the number 33 is a
Oh,
powerful
ooh, that's huge.
66. 66
13.
is another big number, and 99. So
Mm.
369, Nikola Tesla said, if you knew the secrets with those numbers and how they work together, you would basically know how the universe is unfolding as we speak.
Did you know that 369 are the three creative numbers?
Yes.
He just mentioned it. Yeah, that
And
was
Yes.
did you
mentioned in the
know
thing.
that my birthday is March
Hmm.
9, 1960?
Hmm.
When you convert those three, it's 369.
Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense while we're all
Mm.
together here.
Hey, we should order 2 more bagels, man.
Yeah, we got the one love going on here.
Ooh-wee.
There you
Somebody
go.
said.
So what
Somebody
was the
said.
catalyst though? What was the catalyst though for you that made you jump ship from religion? What was like where they stepped on your toe and pissed you off? What made you stop?
There's too many inconsistencies and too many
Okay.
people claiming that they are right. And I don't believe that anybody has the capacity. We don't have the capacity to know whether there is such a thing as a higher power
Right.
or you know, invisible sky daddy.
Yeah. So
So
you didn't feel like you were the all-knowing, all-seeing.
nobody is.
No. No. Now now you told your lovers that back in the day. I can see clearly now that the bagel's gone.
We call that post clarity.
But
He's happy now. He's not hangry anymore.
Well, I feel safe as being an agnostic. You know, I can
Mhm.
go into any religion and
Yeah.
any temple, any church, and
Yeah.
any conversation, and it's like, well, that's interesting. You know, why do you believe that?
Yeah.
And
It gives you wiggle room.
yeah, and a lot of people they can't even explain their religion. They just say
No.
No, that's so
like they,
funny.
No, they
That's
can't.
so funny. They
They
can't.
can't.
You're right. And if you
No.
argue with
No.
them on a point, and atheists do this, they know the points that cannot be argued.
yeah,
And they just keep hammering that into their third eye or this eye until they submit.
yeah. One of the interesting arguments atheists have is they'll ask a Christian
Yeah.
about the Old Testament and
Right.
Exodus. I believe it's Exodus 20:21.
Exodus, movement of the people.
So Exodus
Right?
20:21 Exodus 20:21 is a guidebook to how to own and treat slaves. Now the question becomes,
Okay. Do you know every single atheist debate brings that up?
Yeah.
Everyone, they're like, so are you into slavery, sir? And this is what they always say to Christians. Do you have a slave at your house right now? Do you? Do you? Do you? Right? No, but this is what they do. It's the playbook. So they
I've heard it
hate people
before.
like me, and they go, "What do you believe?" Oh, I believe in kindness. Oh,
I believe in love.
oh. What else do you believe? I believe in vibration and mathematical theory and waves and pulses and connectivity of the internet. And I remember one atheist guy. This was when Google Hangouts was out, and he really tried to get me. And we got into about the third meeting with him, and he goes, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to look at him. I don't want to talk to him. He is slick. Just fuck it. No, thank you. So then a week later, he's like, God damn it, I'm starting to like him. Fuck. Fuck. This week
I hate the fact that I'm starting to like you, sir.
He said, I'm starting to like him. Something's wrong.
Well,
Well,
they can't answer that because it gives you rules for owning people and beating them, and if they live after 3 days, you can let them go. But if they're it depends if they're a Gentile slave or a Jewish slave,
yeah.
and it's like they can't answer that question. It's like
So Kevin, I
they
have a question
avoid
here. I
it.
better address this, okay? And you can dissect this, and I know that you'll drill me in the nuts if you don't believe it.
Perfect timing to be here
Okay,
for this.
there you go. So here's the thing. The other day, someone tried to tell me what my beliefs were. And they told me that I was a Christian and I had to forgive. So what I did, I went on a semi-rant. I'm not going to rant, but I'm just going to verbatim tell you what I said to the best of my ability. Here we go. Okay, so I said, I don't forgive. There is no forgiveness in me. What I do is I assess the situation and I say to myself, look, I like Kevin. He is a little harsh at times, but I'd much rather have him in my life than not have him in my life. So now I have to reframe how I feel about him. And am I willing to go forward with this situation? But I'm not forgiving you. I'm just making some kind of negotiation within myself or finding a way to tolerate the situation. And I love using the word because I don't become violent when I think about it. I reframe the situation. So if you slept with all my lovers and kept sleeping with all my lovers, and every time I would go, hey, where were you? I don't know, man. I don't know. I was just playing drums. That's all I was. I was keeping a rhythm. I don't know. I was having my iced tea, and I find out that you're with my lady. But let's say we've been friends since we were 5, and I have to negotiate in my head. I go, God damn it, I love Kevin. Shit, I have to find a way to make this okay because I don't want to lose him.
Yeah.
I don't forgive. I negotiate with myself. There's no forgiveness. Now, I try to forgive myself, but I'm too goddamn anal to do that.
Yeah.
Because I believe you have to walk your talk. There is no wiggle room with integrity. And, Smoke is horny all the time. How does that add value, buddy?
If you listen to inner city urban radio, you'd understand.
Yeah.
It's the inner city radio thing.
Yeah. All right.
That's
all right.
a lot.
Colt 45. That's what we're doing right now. Colt 45.
Billy D or
Colt
silly
45.
silly D.
Yeah, here we go. We've got our malt liquor and we're sitting on the porch.
Yeah, I don't know if I forgive or not forgive people. It's
I don't
just like
forgive. I'm not a forgiver. I negotiate with myself.
tolerate. I tolerate.
Right. We tolerate. So a lot of people that were in the Christian community were like, oh my God. Oh, I think I see his saber. He's growing horns. So I don't know.
I have a musician friend that's a really good friend of mine, really good musician. We've done some work. We still work together. He's hardcore Christian, and his wife is more of a Bible thumper than I don't know who. I mean, she is. She's like amazingly into, and he comes up sometimes. We'll have a drink or two, and he'll come up and he'll start making these little religious comments. And he's thanked me on certain occasions for allowing him to get that out.
Yeah.
Even though he knows I don't believe in that stuff,
Right.
And I'll just question, why do you bother? Life is short, and why do you bother with filling yourself up with religion and politics and nationalism and pledging allegiance to a flag and all this? It's just, man, live your life, and because that stuff is like a weight. it just started to weigh me down, and so I had to free
I
myself.
think is this fair? You have to live your truth.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Buddhism thing,
Mhm.
where they talk about Buddha talks about materialism.
Yeah.
You know, he says, I'll paraphrase. He says that you
Mhm.
know you really don't own anything. Like my sofa, my dining room table, my dog,
Yeah.
my cat.
Yeah.
I don't own them. They own me.
Yeah.
You know, so you know he was on this big thing where he just got
Yes.
rid of all material possessions
Yeah.
because he didn't want to be owned. So who's the true slave?
Yeah. Can I bring something up that'll make you laugh?
Uh-oh.
So we spend our lives in pursuit of things that will end up at the garbage. And I'll give you an example of that. So let's imagine that you and I in 1972 bought this really rad stereo. Super rad. With the big ass speakers, you know what I mean? The whole bit.
Quadraphonic.
The whole thing. We even got an 8-track player, man.
Whoa.
We got an 8-track player. It's rocking. Fuck, I'm the bomb shitty bomb.
Quadrophenia.
You can find that piece of shit now on the corner with a box of those tapes rotting in the rain. So you sold your soul. I've always said if you were willing to have what was the best 10 years ago, you could get it for near free or at a thrift store. As long as you could be, I'm cutting edge for 2,000.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I like your flip
Mhm.
phone. I got 3 of them. I found them in the garbage.
I
That's
miss
how I feel about
my
a lot
flip
of
phone.
items. You're right.
I think you missed the
You're
contacts in
right.
your flip phone. I think that's what
No,
you missed.
I used to have the Nextel
Chirp, 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 chirp.
walkie-talkie flip one that could run
Yeah.
a
Hey,
forklift could
Kev,
run
wake
over
up.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could walkie-talkie somebody in Russia for free.
Mm-hmm.
Do
And
you
then
guys
Nextel
believe
got
that
bought
though?
out by Sprint.
We sell our soul for shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I
some
would
people
I
don't
would have
sell your
sold
soul
my
to
soul to the
purchase your life.
devil. Listen to me.
Really?
In the Mazda RX-7, which most of them are now like rust
Oh,
buckets.
the
Is that the
rotary
rotary
engine.
motor?
The
All
rotary engine,
right. I'm a
right?
car guy. I know it.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
One of the finest cars ever made from a sewing machine. Unbelievable.
Unreal.
It sounded like a sewing machine to me. You could barely hear it. So the bottom line is, I thought, you know, if I get this car, then I'll be the shit daddy boom boom rocket, right? And now it's just crap. So I would have sold my soul for nothing.
Oh
And
boy.
all they do now, and let's be honest, right? We're all on these idiot things.
Idiot box.
We this is our consciousness now.
The social dilemma.
Right. And I think you said the other day the reason the kids are so fucking talented is they have free teachers on YouTube. And they have access to all this information.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of it.
And then the conundrum and the other side of it is, you know, people have asked me in interviews and stuff like that, like, why are there no great paintings like Picasso, Michelangelo? Why is no great art like
Buddy,
the volume.
The aliens just took you. I think the Palladians have come again, and they said, "Listen, you were supposed to save us a bagel. What happened?"
No, your volume went. Kev, your volume went.
You went and ate all the bagels. They're upset with you. Are you on Bluetooth? Listen to him. You know, swear it was a voice box. Do this. Yo, diddy diddy do. It's not good. It's not good. Here, we'll drop you down. Drop down and come back up. We're having audio. I wonder if they're fiddling with it. They may be fiddling with it.
The feds are on this guy. He's pretty good though.
I had Wi-Fi calling on tonight.
He's speaking too much truth. They're coming to get you, brother.
Yeah,
Is there a
they
knock
want
at
you,
the
bro.
door? There he is.
I think that if anybody knocks, don't answer. Go for
Don't answer. Go for the
your
window.
licensed
Go for the window.
go for your licensed firearm that you have in your residence, sir, before you enter the
Sir,
door.
relax. Canadians will come and get you. Stop it. Oh my God. You're done.
That guy's pretty
You're
good.
done. No,
I
but
like that guy.
do
Here we
you
go.
agree? Do you agree though? We chased as kids a
Mm-hmm.
pile of shit instead of knowledge. We should have chased spirituality or knowledge or just learning to like ourselves.
Is that why they call it the wonder years? Possibly, like
You're
we didn't
wondering.
really.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were wondering what life has to offer. We didn't really know what life
Yeah.
has to offer. Like, say the difference, like being 25 or being 20 and being 40 is two total different worlds. You
Yeah.
understand what I mean? But
Yeah.
there are some people I know that are still 25 in the brain, but are 40
Well,
as
some
well.
individuals,
But I mean,
they're very happy from grade 8 or high school not ever picking up another book. Yeah, never improving themselves. They feel like, okay, I've got all the knowledge I need, and I don't need to. Where with me, I honestly
not a
have
good idea.
I have an
Not a good
endless
idea.
thirst, even at my age, for new knowledge.
Yeah, you'll always like they had an old saying that you want to learn something new every
Every
day.
day, and you want to
Okay.
test your belief systems. Hey, good morning, Vanita.
Good morning, Vanita. Happy
Yeah.
Monday. Mhm.
One of the true light givers here on HAP. She loves this platform. She's doing everything she can to keep it sound and
Keeping it
safe.
float. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keeping it afloat.
Vanita, do you want to come up for a minute and just tell us about your experience on HAPS? If you're happy in the comments, I get it too.
We're hanging. We're hanging.
I'm very
He's very neutral.
She
Me too.
she did a broadcast. I wish to God I had it on tape, but she
Love is
talked
neutral.
about loving and forgiving. I think it was forgiving and being tolerant and a bunch of stuff. And it was very like go to church. She had some energy behind it. And
Nice.
I loved it. And I honestly that day needed it. So thank you, Vanita. I love that she
Nice.
has that side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to push the purple button. Purple button.
I think we lost Kevin tried to come back again. We
No,
lost him
I
too,
think the
up and down.
Palladians
They got
or
him,
the
yeah.
or the FBI
The feds are on him.
or the guys he didn't pay for the bagels.
It may have been the bagel delivery guy coming back.
Yeah, he goes, man, where's my money?
Oh man, I like that guy.
He's a hoot.
He's pretty
He's
cool.
a hoot.
Yeah.
He's straight from
Yeah.
the hip. He's funny. Vanita, if you change your mind, I just invited you.
Oh, he had to clear his. Oh, okay, that's what happened. He had too much going on at once.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking? Let me clear my throat. You remember
Remember
that? I have to download that. Let me
Have
clear
mercy.
my throat.
Hey,
That was the
yeah.
bomb shitty bomb. And you remember the other one? Set it off to the left, now. Set it off to the right. Set it off. Set it off. Set it off. Set it off.
Set it off.
Eat your bagel with delight. Yes.
On
Eat
the
your
left.
bagel with delight. Ah, set it up. Set it up. Set it up. Set it up.
Set it up, man. You got
Set it up.
bagels on the left, iced tea on the
Yes.
right.
Iced tea on the right.
On the left.
Oh, it's a way to start your Monday. Rockets in the morning. Rockets. It's a bagel night.
A lot of love.
One love.
It's bagel night.
Yes.
It's bagel
Who needs a
night.
woman when you got a bagel?
Oh yes, it's bagel night.
And the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's bagel night. Oh what a night. Oh what a night.
Okay. We in business.
Yeah.
Feeling good this Monday. Feeling good.
We
In a
are.
good
We're
mood.
feeling good.
Right.
I remember when that
Moving
came
right
out.
along.
When that came out, Ladies Night, shit, I love that song.
Everyone does. I still do.
And I love how built, and it actually goes into a chant near the end.
Gotta get down.
Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. But it
Classic.
kind of stole
Classic.
from that song if you think about it. Everything's gonna be all right. There's that
Kind of.
vibe, right?
That group kind of chant vibe.
Yeah.
But it's a feel good. It's a feel good kind of thing. Like, everything's
Well,
gonna be all right.
last night in the religious thing, I started singing "Celebrate" because people were giving money.
All right.
Celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. And he looked at me like,
Hey, a televangelist would have looked at him like,
"Oh, he's a
"Don't look at
great
them
guy.
like that."
He was a great
No, I
guy.
said no. What I'm saying is the televangelist would have been like, "Don't look at them like that. Tell them to make it rain.
Make it rain, bitch.
Make it rain.
Beast mode.
Spicy."
Beast mode. Beast mode."
Oh man.
Think
I
about
missed the
that woman that didn't call you. I want you to think about it.
Oh my gosh. I miss those videos, man. Oh man,
Yeah.
they gotta
Oh, people
hook us
hated
up,
them, buddy.
man.
They were like, "This stressed me out. This was they
I
stressed
love
me out. I
those.
don't
Are
like
you
it. I don't
serious?
like." Yeah. Someone was like, "Please don't buy them. It stresses me. I have to turn it off. It's too much." So what would fire
Really?
you and I up because we're crazy?
Well, I'm sitting here
Overload
with a
somebody
mask with
else.
a heart on it. I'm sitting here with a mask on,
You
so I
got
guess
y-
people are gonna judge me.
he didn't say what you think he just said, by the way.
No. You've aired that video before, haven't you? Isn't that one of
No,
the
no. Wait, your last phrase. I'm not going to repeat it. If you play it back later, you'll laugh. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Whatever it is, if it sounded wrong. Yeah, I love this stuff.
We're gonna get over it together. I can, I will, I must. We're gonna add to it. I can get over it. I will get over it. I must get over it. Ready?
Yeah.
I can get over it.
I will.
Get over it. I must.
I will.
Come on.
I like my 8-track.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I must get over it.
I like my RX-7.
I forgot my gloves.
You're watching me right now. I know something about you. You were surviving.
But what's great about him is he's just
People love it,
crazy.
man.
Yeah. I will.
Get you going. Yeah.
I
Get
must.
you fired up. It's like if you're about to go into a wrestling match.
I see your hand smoke. That's what she's saying. I see.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's okay. It's all right. They're here. I work with them.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps. It helps. Keeps the show visual. Like
Yes.
it keeps it rolling. You know what I mean? But
Oh, I love what I love what Edward's saying here. Good morning,
What
Michael
we
and
got?
Smoke. Love is the greatest motivator. It's true. It is true.
Good morning, Ed. Thank you for joining us.
Ed, oh, you know what's funny? I invited Ed in the other broadcast. I did 2 today. I'm going to invite him up. Ed, you should have been in the broadcast last night. Were you with the Queen? He calls his wife the Queen. I think he was with the Queen. It was too late. But, yeah. I call him the man of principles, the foundations of Jesus. He is Ed. He is.
This has become so weird. Possibly, probably. Speaking of weird, that's the kind of weird name.
Oh, he's
possibly.
cool.
Oh, but
He
it's
is
probably, and it's
no,
possibly, probably.
He is one of the coolest guys on the net
Love
right now.
can also be
Yeah.
misused. Yeah, that is true. It can be misused.
Yeah.
But we're using it in the right way today. Yes.
I've never had him on as a guest. So what is it? Possibly, probably. He's from, let me remember, New Zealand. Is that correct,
All
sir?
right.
I think it's New Zealand. I hope it's
Shout out
right.
to New Zealand.
Is New Zealand where they did The Lord of the Rings? Is that the same place? I think it is. Sure.
Possibly. I guess he'll answer that.
That movie never ended, by the way. It drove me crazy. I remember when I watched it with my daughter.
Like 20 parts. Yeah.
And I was like, it's over, right?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I remember reading the book series as a young child. Like, it was pretty entertaining.
No, but it never ended. When you're in the theater, I was like,
Each chapter was like a few hours apiece.
it was crazy.
Actually,
He was brilliant, though. He got
was-
everybody on the hook. He made them sign cheap for multiple series. That's what you got to do. Get him to
And he
sign.
filmed several movies at one time. Actually, the thing is,
No,
like,
I didn't know
they
that.
filmed
I
like
didn't know
8
that.
hours worth.
Yeah.
The first original shoot was 8 hours worth
Mhm.
of movie. So then after they edited and everything, they was able to get 2 movies out of the first one.
What
And
what
then,
does
like,
this
that's
mean?
how they were doing it.
I think he ripped off his boots. What does that mean?
Possibly a hard
I
time.
invited you up, sir, if you want to come up.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. No, he's talking about Lord of the Rings. And that was the movie books. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. You mean my wrestling boot? No, I think the ripped off books. I don't know.
All right, you
But
have a
whatever. Yeah.
choice.
Anyway, I'm
I
lost.
can play
Okay.
beast mode,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just talk for like 2 minutes. I need a pit stop. What do you want to do?
Play beast mode. Let's get it. Yeah. Play beast mode.
And then
Let's
you
try to
can do
motivate
what
the
you need to
people.
do. He's going to shake everything around a bit, do some jumping jacks, go down
I'm just
memory
gonna
lane
listen
with
and
his
watch the
8-track.
comments.
He's going to go find his 8-track. Do you remember that? Jeez. Who dreamt that one up?
I have no idea, but it had a
You
good
need
run.
an
I would assume.
8-track with quadraphonic sound. Quadraphonic sound, cutting edge technology.
I think
What's
I
it
was a
worth
baby
now?
back then.
What's it worth now? $14. $14 for that pen.
I think I almost ate one of those as a kid, thinking it was a slice of toast. Maybe as a baby. 8-track, like a slice of toast.
Oh, and
That
they
was like the
broke.
size of it, right?
I
Oh
remember I'd
boy,
make
that's
these
crazy.
mixtapes. I don't know if you ever did that, and you put them in your car, and you get hot in the car, and you pull the tape out, and it they have it all come out, and then you take the part that was chewed and cut it and splice it with a
You
piece of tape.
sliced it. Oh, you spliced it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then it'd be like, fantastic motherfucking voyage. Like, it wouldn't be the same version. You go,
Unreal.
no, I
Wow.
remember that.
Wow.
Or you'd be on the next song. You went, oh, how much did I lose of the tape? Yeah.
Maybe about a good foot.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's
But
funny. That's
but
funny.
but now, and I'm on there, and I love Laura. Laura's so sweet, right? So Laura's little, and I have, before they had CDs and DVDs, they had those big video discs. Do you remember them? And they had them for karaoke. I can't remember what they were called, but they were huge discs that you could play movies on.
Really?
Before
I never.
DVDs. I can't remember what they're called. And I had some of those at the store. And I remember Laura was like, "What is this?" And I said, "Well, it's like a DVD." And she goes, "How many movies are on here?" And I went, "1." And she goes, "I don't get it." And then I remember the first time she saw a record, and she goes, "Why do you put the needle down? What is that all about?" And I tried to explain
Really?
to her that it goes in the groove and it wiggles back and forth, and it
Mhm.
and it makes the sound. It's vibrationally good and it sounds good. And she goes, "That seems like a lot of work." And she was like 5. She goes, "That seems like
Yeah.
a lot of work."
Like
And
that's a
guess who,
lot. Mhm.
and guess who loves vinyl now? She does.
All right.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, beast mode.
Go for it.
Okay, I hope it's gonna work. Here, wait.
Hey, good morning, Christian. How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
See how sweet you are. People are commenting on you could do this and you could do that, and you the only one ain't caught up with it yet.
We hear you. It's clear, right? It's clear.
I'm shocked.
It's good?
People are on
Yep.
beast mode.
I hear it. It's
People
clear.
living from check to check and they comfortable.
He does that in the videos.
I'm like, boo, you broke. And you broke on several levels. We not talking about Sally Mae. You still on your grandma. I'm talking about you need to
He
take
says
your
you're living
grandma
with your
out.
grandma.
Yeah, right.
I'll be
Some
back.
people were offended. Oh, Mike, the beast mode went off. Oh man. Okay, the beast mode went off. I was thinking that it would have played while he took his thing. Oh well. Yes, but good morning. Kevin, I'll have him because I haven't been reading the chat really except when Kristen came in. Kevin, you no, you got is your audio working, Kevin? When Mike comes back in, come back into the queue and because your audio went kind of haywire. But thanks for joining us. Save us some bagels too, please. You need a new Okay, I'll tell him because this is his broadcast. I'm just visiting, so I have to wait for him to come back in, and he'll reset. He'll reset you up because I don't have any creative controls over here. Like the old platform, we would be able to do that if I was sharing the director assignment, but this is a whole new thing here, and I think I know he has to. Yeah, he has to control that thingy. Yes. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Happy Monday once again.
Act like you play basketball. Act like you play.
Get up!
We missed it, Mike. When you came down, we missed it.
What'd you miss?
No, when you came down,
Yeah.
the beast mode speech went off also. So I was just
No
saying
way.
good morning. Yes, I was like, Mike, come back. The beast mode's gone.
I just learned something. Oh, I may
Yeah.
have hit,
So
I may have hit the mute button. Durr.
maybe,
Durr.
possibly.
See,
Oh,
do you know why?
okay.
Because when you play the videos, it doesn't affect the mode. Like if you exit your mic, see what's happening is the music's going through the mic, and I'm still
Yes.
in the video mode,
Mm-hmm.
thinking I need to mute the mic.
Copy. Yeah.
So there was
The
no
mic
beast
was
mode.
muted. Yeah, the mic was muted as well. Yeah, it was both of them were muted. So yeah, we missed the thing, but it sounded like it worked for you. You came back pretty motivated.
Oh, I was.
You were motivated before you left anyway.
I
So.
was terrified that I left the mic on and you could hear the toilet bowl rolling.
Hey, listen. As long as we hear the sink afterwards when you wash your hands, that's all that
Thank you. I'll
counts.
remember that. That's a very valid point. Whistle while you work.
Let's see. And also wash your hands. Public safety.
Wash your
Service
hands.
announcement.
Have clean thoughts. And
Kevin.
wash your feet. Your feet are important too, man. You gotta wash them feet.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Wash everything, man. Let's just wash.
Okay, PG
everything.
here, brother.
Kevin,
PG here. You
yeah,
had to
no.
go there. You had to go there, didn't you? You couldn't help yourself. Oh well. You're one track
What
mind,
happened?
man. I don't know. Tell me.
No, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Wanted to come back. I think he has his audio situated.
Yeah, I don't
His
know if we
invite
can. My
thingy.
sponsor called and said, "Look, he didn't save me a bagel."
I just said that.
He didn't. You know, the sponsor went, "Look, you can't do it."
I was like, "Well, did you bring mail bagels? Oh
Yeah,
no!"
I could
you
see
want
it now.
bagels?
You know, that sponsor would be going, "You were supposed to eat 3 bagels in the shot. You had half a bagel. I had to wait in the waiting room, and I got hungry."
Oh gosh. Crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
He's
This is
invited.
like
He's invited.
look back, Kevin.
I can invite you
Maybe
again.
they hijacked this whole system.
Well, here's
Oh,
what I'm gonna
Ed's in the
do.
queue.
I'm gonna get rid of everybody
Oh,
except for probably. And
I say Ed just pulled in.
how did he pull in?
I see Ed in the not pulled. He's backstage. I
Is
have to
he?
start using these I have to use different terminology now with the new
Yeah.
setup. Yeah, I
Okay.
see Edlin is backstage.
Okay, so let's talk about Kevin for a second. Let's get him.
Okay.
Now all I'm thinking about is iced tea.
He's not backstage yet. I
and
don't see
bagel.
Kevin backstage.
Well, I have to invite him because I rushed and flushed him. I got to bring because
Oh, he has to
was.
recome. Oh, I see what you're saying. He has to
Do you remember he had
enter.
all the audio problems? The Palladian Star System overlords were like, no more.
The feds they scrambled his signal.
They did. He was sounding like this.
The
It
feds
was
were
weird.
on you. The phone tap was working.
It was not good. Ed's in the house.
Good morning,
Hi,
sir.
buddy.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good.
The greatest day of my life. Oh no, wait! I think I stole that. I think I
Yeah.
stole that.
He's supposed to say it first.
I know.
No, I don't say that. It's the best. It's the best day of my life.
Yes. How are you,
How's it
sir?
going?
Oh, it's the best day of my life. I'll get my morning. I'll get my morning walk.
It's pre-programmed. He can't help himself. It's in there. It just
Give you guys a little
yeah.
festive outside, so you guys can see. This
Ooh,
is
look at that.
This is second in PCH in
Hmm.
California. And
Yeah.
these are the ornaments that they put out.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
at night, this whole
So,
area is pretty lit up.
Edward,
all
you
palm
you
trees.
live in an area that's very impoverished. I can tell. There's a lot of suffering going on there.
Yeah.
Even the trees look rich.
Yeah, yeah, they do. Even the trees are like, it's a good gig.
Yeah.
We're living large.
You guys are having a good time this morning. I can tell. Good
Yeah,
morning.
Yeah, we just
it's Monday. It's Monday.
Yeah, it is. It's the beginning of a beautiful.
It's all
week.
the iced tea, buddy, and the bagels. That's what got us.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that you guys were talking about and about love.
Oh, are you on your Bluetooth, buddy? Because we can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me.
turn it up
Barely
a
hear
little
you.
bit, Ed.
No, you may have to take his Bluetooth off.
Yeah. Since I'm on my headset.
Better?
Are you okay, Mike?
Is that better?
Oh
Yeah, much
my
better,
God,
Ed.
you hurt my ears. I'm back.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
Just give me a moment
My
here.
ears are
My ears
bleeding.
just
Am I bleeding?
Oh my God. That was the worst static sound I've ever heard.
Am I bleeding?
Oh, no, you're not
bleeding
bleeding.
hard.
You got a heart on there, a little heart on. All right, that's
Okay.
We're back. Sorry.
Is that better?
Yeah, much
it's
better.
Yeah, that when you whatever
Okay.
you
Just on my end, you lower. I just took out my headset. I have my headset on. My earbuds.
Okay. You're clear now. Sounds
So
good.
that was weird. It looked like a piece of clothing on the road there, or a shoe or something. What was that, Ed?
no, that's the part of the actual palm trees that fall.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's the bark from the palm trees.
Okay.
Nice.
Look at that
So
view.
Wow.
So and once again, some really low end yachts here.
This is nice.
That view is mind blowing.
Oh man.
Yeah, but he's worked hard to have that, haven't you, Edward? That's not been easy.
yeah, not at all. But it's available to people who put
That
their
wanna
mind
work
to it. You know
hard.
that.
Mhm.
Nothing could be withheld from anyone who
Yeah.
sits down, write the plan, make it plain, and those who read your plan, they can run with it. My banker always says that.
Yeah.
Be clear on your plan.
Yeah.
Know where you're going. And if you don't have the actual resources to get there, there are
Mhm.
people that have resources that want to assist
Yeah.
because everybody wants what they consider in the banking world
Yeah.
return on their investment.
Yes.
Can I suggest a really good guest for you in the future?
Guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he was in our broadcast just a few minutes ago. He was eating bagels and iced tea. He's wonderful. So I'll put him in the comments there. His name's Kevin. You'll love him.
Yeah.
I could
Well-
see you two having a ball. It'll be fun.
Well, one of the things that I was listening to you guys talk about
Yeah.
love itself,
Yeah.
Okay.
and one of my rabbi friends
Mhm.
looked up the Greek word of motive.
Yes.
The word motive means motivation or the motive. Though that I speak with tongues of men and of angels,
Yes.
but I have the right motive, I am nothing. Though I give all that I have to the poor, but not have the right motive, I am nothing. Then when
Yes.
you look at the last part of it, it says, these three remain: faith, hope, love, which is the right motive.
Right.
So the greatest of all is having the right motive. What's
Yeah.
your motivation towards anything? That's the difference. Motivation.
Got it. I
That's the
always love
principle.
these words of wisdom. I always love your words of wisdom, my friend.
Well, you know Sunday Night Smoke that a lot of times we can base things on feelings, but we got to be very careful because our feelings sometimes can mislead us down the wrong path.
Yes.
You know,
I've
and
been
if we
there
do,
before.
yeah, we all have. You know, and of course, they always tell us the people's closest to us hurt us the most is our family because we get so emotionally charged by them that we base things on how we feel versus on having the right motive.
Yes.
So that's the difference.
Copy. I hear you clearly, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. I like it.
So
I like it.
my motive every day is to add value, find value, give value. You know, that's my motive every day.
Yeah.
You know, the greatest of all is the one who serves. So if I can serve you in some way,
Mm-hmm.
that's my motive.
Yeah.
So if I can serve you a word of encouragement, some direction in life, principles that you can live by, that's gonna be consistent with your life. I think that's a lot better than
Yeah.
just basing on things on feeling.
So, but with you though, everything is foundational.
Like that.
Like he builds foundation, like right, you know. So if the winds of change come and people are knocking him and don't like what he's saying, he's not really that affected because
Yes.
he's deeply rooted. So if
Facts.
the winds,
Yeah.
so if the winds of change come and people are saying horrible things about him, it's like he knows that that is just a temporary moment. That's it, and it's just
Correct.
an opinion. It's not going to shake him. But also, if we say great things about him too, he also knows that that too shall pass.
Of
That
course.
it's yet another wave.
Yeah, but Mike,
Yeah.
you know this, Michael.
Do
In
I?
smoke.
Thank you for
Yes,
the
you do know
award.
this.
Thank you.
You know this, that there is no one
Yeah.
greater than any of us because each
Yeah.
one of us are original designs. We're
Yes.
all original designs. We're all
Yes.
designed for greatness. You know, I'm in the cemetery funeral business.
Yes.
You know, the richest place in the world, Michael, is not these yachts.
Yeah.
It's the cemetery. How many dreams, how many books, how many paintings were never done
Yeah.
because people procrastinated.
Or poor
They never
choices.
went for they never went for their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
They never went for all they need to go for.
Yeah.
And how many times do we bury our dreams because, Michael, you said something a long time ago, people apologize for their belief system or because they want to go somewhere. And I always say, if you have a vision or a dream, don't tell the people around you
No.
because
They'll
they will
squash it. They'll
discourage.
squash
Oh,
it.
they'll squash
Oh,
it right away.
they'll
Just
squash
go
it.
for
You
it.
know?
Go for it.
They will.
Mhm. Just go
Yeah.
for it. Don't say nothing.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it'd be better to tell your fart in your pants than tell them.
Well, the biggest thing of all is that you got to be very careful because so many people today,
Mm-hmm.
they will project their motivation on you
Mm-hmm.
versus what you've been given
Yeah.
as an assignment.
Yeah.
Each one of us have to add value
Yeah.
to the human race. How many of us will die without adding the value that the human race needs from each one of us?
Yeah. It's like the staple singers. We all got to serve somebody. The sad truth is, though, is that if people knew that there really was no ceiling to what they could do, and if they knew that if they kept at it and kept chipping away at it and showing up, that their dreams would come. But nothing manifests overnight. It's
Correct.
usually 10 years of hard work. And then
Yes.
they'll call you an overnight success pompous ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yes. They never understand the work put in. A lot of
Yeah.
people, they just see the end result and they're like, well, no work, perseverance, determination, all of these things are needed in order to achieve your goals.
Yeah.
Nothing is handed to you free.
Nope.
You got to put in the work. You got
No
to put
free
in the work. But
lunches.
no free lunches. No one sees the work. They only see when you make it. Nobody's seeing you climb the ladder a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Or you're suffering. They don't see that.
They don't see the.
No.
Nope. Not
Kevin
at all.
Hart. Kevin Hart. We showcased him today. He said, "I was the 18-year overnight success. 18 years of sloughing it. Overnight success."
Yep. Mopping floors and stuff like that. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Gotta
But
put in the
don't
work.
forget too, people will build you up just to tear you down. So if you don't have that foundation, the fundamental truths, like
Yes.
Edward has, and he builds that every day. Just like a muscle, you have to force yourself to keep moving. So in the morning, he tells his brain, "We're going to go for a walk." I guarantee you his butt's like going, "No, we're not." But his brain,
You got that right.
right? He has mastered his brain, and he's like, "I don't care
Let's
what
go.
you're saying. I'm going." And
Let's
I
go.
find if
Yep.
you get that first step going, you're rocking. Just you get your shoes
That's
on,
it.
you just got to move, and then this is like shit. This isn't half bad, and you get halfway and you go, I can do this. In fact, I might be able to put a little pep in my step.
The hardest part is getting out of bed.
It is.
A lot of times.
Yes.
After a good night's sleep, like, oh man, I don't want to get
Yeah.
up. Once your feet hit the floor, let's
Or
get
if
rolling.
you've had guests
Let's get
over,
rolling.
you know, if you had a guest over, that can be awkward too.
Oh,
I get it.
well,
Well, the best part,
Mike.
and we've heard this before, the best part is actually getting up and getting started.
Yeah.
That's
Remember,
the
they
best
said the early
part. But
bird,
once you get your feet,
the early bird gets what?
get the worm.
There you go.
The early bird
You
gets
gotta,
to see Edward. That's what they get to see.
yeah,
Because he's walking down the
that's
street,
true.
shuffling his feet to the Astro Beach. What's the matter with you, boy?
So I give you guys a few words here as we're walking, okay?
Mhm.
Because
Let's
some of
roll.
these boats, I think if you see, look at this word right here. See what it says? What's that word?
Odyssey.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the first one. See?
Yeah.
Most people, when you look at
Guy
the
fishing over there.
morning, gentlemen, how you doing?
No fish,
It is a
guys.
beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Check this one out, Michael.
Yeah.
In us, look at this one says big what?
It says Big Willie. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry.
Big. Oh man, I'm blind.
Big hit.
Big.
There you go, Michael. Big hit.
Big
Michael, you
hit.
like this
Oh,
one right
big
here,
hit.
Michael. Michael, you like this one. Smoke. Check this one out. Look at that one. What it say?
Dream catchers or chasers.
Dream
There you go.
Chasers.
Yeah.
So watch this. So far, you got Odyssey, you got Big Hit, you got Dream Tracers.
Mm-hmm.
Now check this one out.
Mm-hmm.
This is a beautiful one. I love this one all the time. Check this one out.
Okay.
You see that one, Michael?
Yeah. I can't read it though. It's too.
Jesse
It's,
Jackson. Yeah, I can't read it. You may have to bring him to the top section, Mike, so we could get a better look.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Looks nice, but I can't.
Smart man.
There you go. That might help us a little bit. And I still can't see. You got to read that one for us, Ed.
No
You got to read
hurries.
that one.
No,
No
hurries.
hurries.
No
hurries.
worries.
Yeah.
No hurries. No
Yeah,
hurries.
yes, and in the winter, no flurries. He changes it.
So think about that, guys. We got Odyssey, Big Hit, Dream Chasers,
Yeah.
and No Hurries. This other one here. Go ahead, Michael.
Do you know what mine would be if I had
What?
a boat? Papa's in the
Yeah.
house.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that would be mine.
Can you see that one? Can you guys see that one?
We can see it, but I can't read the title on it.
You know,
We can't make out
That
the
one
name.
says Field Trip.
Oh, that's cool.
Field Trip.
I
That
like
would be
that
like the
one.
name of my first motion picture. That'd
That's
be
cool.
a movie.
That's cool.
Smoke.
So
Smoke.
you're
Field Trip.
crackling pretty good, Smoke.
Oh yeah, again.
Yeah,
How about
Morning,
that?
ladies.
that's better.
Okay, I think it's
So one of the things I like when I come out here,
Yeah.
be careful. This one right here. So you gotta be careful of the. See what it says?
Misty.
There you go. Sometimes it's misty. Gotta be very
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
Gotta be very careful.
Well,
When you're a dream
listen-
chaser,
Yeah. Yeah. It can
go
get
ahead.
well, I
Be
was
careful of
thinking
her.
if relationships don't work out, they can end up misty.
Michael, you like this one, Michael? Check that one out, Michael. This is yours, Michael.
Oh,
You're
look at
right,
the
Chris,
view.
Look at that, Michael. What's that one?
Infinity.
Ah,
and
there you go,
beyond.
Michael.
And
There you go,
beyond.
Michael. I knew you like that one, Michael. Infinity.
And beyond. Buzz Lightyear. That's all good.
Don't fall for a misty.
Yes.
See, one of the things I love when I walk down here
Mm-hmm.
is all of the encouragement
Yes.
that you get. Because you know what I've learned about the people that I meet down here?
Yes.
They have
They're-
no ceiling.
Yes.
They have no ceiling. This right here,
Unlimited credits.
yeah, this right here is the other side. This is the other side of their other, what I call
Yeah.
whatever they've done to get good behavior,
Mm-hmm.
or all of the things I say that they've made good decisions.
Yes.
This is the other side of life.
Yes.
Luxury. When you get to the point where you pursue
Mm-hmm.
everything, those late nights of study,
Mhm.
hard work,
Mhm.
like Michael said, you said the same thing, Sunday Smoke. You never know what these people went through to get here.
Oh yeah,
I
there's
love
a
it.
I always
cost.
said
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
said they
cost.
tread a whole lot of water to
Yeah,
have a boat sitting in one.
that's right.
Yep.
Do you know what BB
That's
King
right.
used to say? I'm paying the
That's right.
cost to be the boss.
Boss, baby. Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. But you know, Michael,
Mm-hmm.
and you've been around people.
Don't tell nobody. Okay, go
Don't you
ahead.
tell.
Yeah,
It's too late,
yeah.
Mike. He's been around.
No, Michael, you've been around people, and you know
Uh-huh.
for sure everybody wants
Mm-hmm.
something,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody's not willing to work for that something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, the cost
Like
is
I,
high. It takes
well, like I tell
disciplines.
like I tell my children,
Yeah.
which my daughter on Friday was sworn in as an intellectual property attorney on
Oh
Friday,
yes, yes,
Cool.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well done.
and
yes. I did see that in the chat the other day. Yes, congratulations to her.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But I shared with them growing up that we are all born equal,
Mm-hmm.
but we will not have equal results because we don't have equal effort. So
Yes.
if you persevere, you learn all you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep moving.
I think she thought you were talking to her. If you
Catfish.
No.
persevere,
She's looking at her dog. Look at her dog, Michael. Her dog.
Catfish.
Thank God you weren't doing the beast mode one. Get up!
Yeah.
Do the
Yeah.
Your mama ain't gonna help you.
You live in your mama basement.
Well, Michael, we use that saying. We have that in our organization.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Prospect or prospecting is
Yeah.
primary, perpetual, persistent.
Yeah.
It's purposeful. It's also
Yeah.
the first stop on the way to the bank. You got to prospect every
Wee.
day.
That's
Mhm.
right. Then go to the bank.
Most people don't want to prospect. What most people want to do,
Yeah.
and I learned this, it takes the
Yes.
same amount of energy to complain than to
Mhm.
compliment. I
Oh,
choose to
it's so.
compliment.
Oh, that's so true.
Ooh, probably takes
That's
more to
so
complain.
true. If
Probably takes
and
more to complain, actually.
but here let's analyze this for a second because this is so true about human people, like the development of the consciousness. The sad truth is, if I wrong you, you will tell, like, or whatever you deem to be what you think is being wronged, you will tell 100 people. But if I do something that benefits your life, you might tell 3 people. And we need to reverse that.
Facts.
Do you
I
agree
like
with
that.
that?
I
Do you
like
agree with
that.
that,
Yeah.
Edward? Most people will
Well,
stew in shit before they'll yeah.
but you know what I do, Michael? When we get complaints like that,
Hmm.
I always ask families, what would you like us to do? And it throws them off guard
Yeah.
because the event already took place. I can't change that. But what would you like us to do? You know what most of them want?
What?
They just want you to acknowledge the fact that you did something wrong.
Yes.
And we acknowledge, we say, you know what? We do apologize. I've given back thousands of dollars because of bad situations. But you
Right.
know what?
That's good business.
It's okay. It's okay. You know why?
That's good business.
Because doing what's right is
Hmm.
more important than being right.
Well, the other thing is
That's
too is
good business.
but
Mhm.
once you lose your integrity, you're done.
Morning.
And once people see you as a schmangy, it's really tough to
Yep.
to go around that. No, I'm serious. I think about that. Like once you have wronged someone and it becomes public knowledge, like look what Facebook did.
I understand. I understand.
Like
I understand you
Facebook
fully.
is going to lose billions of dollars, not millions of dollars, because they didn't contain it. And I guarantee
Look,
you, they're not going to look at what their bad behavior. They're going to look at
Mi-
they didn't effectively contain it. God, that's beautiful. Go ahead.
Michael, so
Very
this is what
nice.
people have to do sometimes. See that one out there? What
Yeah,
did it say?
Very nice.
I can't read it.
I
It's too
can't make
far.
it out. We can't make it out. It's a
It,
little far, Ed. Give it. Let us
it
know.
says some people, it says hiatus.
Yes.
Ooh. Woo-wee.
Yes.
Some people need to take a hiatus.
Yeah.
Because if
You know
you
what I
don't,
thought it said? I thought it said Hefner, as in Hugh.
no, hiatus.
Yes.
Now watch this. Now watch this, Michael.
Yeah.
And Smoke, if you don't, morning, if you don't take a hiatus, this is what they're
Yeah.
going to do. See that word up there? What it said? They're going to do what?
I can't see. They're gonna put you on $1 million yacht and send you on vacation.
Castaway. Castaway,
Oh.
like
There you go.
the movie. You're going to be talking to Wilson. You're going to be talking
See
to
that?
Wilson, the volleyball. He's going to be your only friend. Wilson!
They're going to cast you away.
I would love to cast
But
away on that baby right there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
look at
that
that.
was
Look at that,
nice.
Michael.
Yeah.
Look at that, Michael.
That's
Yeah.
Michael, look at
nice.
that. Smoke.
Cast
Look
me
at those
away,
two.
please.
A lot of
Look at those
suffering.
two.
A lot of suffering right there, man.
Hmm.
Ghetto
No,
life. I
Michael.
think that. Oh, wait.
Fried bologna
Michael
sandwiches
and
all
Smoke.
night.
This is what I say to you, and I want you guys to really think about this.
We will.
Okay.
We promise.
Most of life,
Mm-hmm.
most of life
Yes.
is supposed to be enjoyed.
Yes. Claim
And,
your
That's what I
and when you
joy.
think.
stop,
That's what
Claim
I
your
think.
and
joy
when you stop,
today. Get it.
and when you stop
Mm-hmm.
and look at, if you stop and look at
Mm-hmm.
what enjoyment is,
Yes.
for me, I've learned something.
Yeah.
You don't find all your enjoyment in
Mm.
things,
No.
but some people do. But inner
Yeah.
peace,
Yeah.
inner joy, inner kindness, inner
Strength.
what I call the fruit of our recreated spirit.
Yeah.
If you can go through and show gentleness towards people, kindness, long suffering,
Yes.
forgiveness, to me, these are the principles
Yeah.
that you live life by.
Mm-hmm.
We need each other. Together, we're better. At the same time, each one of us has to realize
Yeah.
I have to walk away sometime from people, even some people in my family,
Yeah.
because they have negative dialogue. I don't need that in my life. I'm not going to do
Yeah.
it to myself,
No.
and I'm not going to allow it.
No.
And that's the difference. So remember, what is your motivation? What motivates you the most?
That
Love.
yacht. Oh, sorry.
Love is the greatest motivator. Hey, you know what, Michael? For some people,
It
that
is.
is their motivation.
Yeah.
That's what they want, and that's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
I don't begrudge them.
No.
Some people want to have a big house. Some people
do.
want to have a nice car. But you know what I say?
What? Pop and
As
lock
long
it.
as they
You should have seen me. He was doing the pop and lock dance the other day. Is that what they call
As
it?
long-
What you were doing? He was popping,
Yeah, well, yeah.
locking.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he was. He was grooving.
If people really think
Yeah.
that everything in life
Mhm.
doesn't come without seasons,
Yes.
or like I say, reasons,
Mhm.
the reason why, we already predict everything. We know that when a woman gets pregnant, normally takes
Mhm.
9 months. When you
Yeah.
plant some seed,
Mhm.
you know how long it's going to take for a tree to grow.
Mhm.
If you decide to let your car keep running on empty and not stop by the petrol station, you're going to be very, very, very
Oh.
empty quickly,
I like that. A nugget of joy right there.
and,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
end up on the side. You end up on the side of the road
Mhm.
because you didn't fill up your life tank.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people
Yeah.
sometimes think that there is a parachute that they come with. My dad taught me a long time ago. Life comes out of a parachute. Be very careful what plane you jump out of.
Yes. But see, when we're young, we jump out of the plane and we call it love, and we're not even aware of the ground. We think everything's going to be fine, and we hit the ground at about 900 miles an hour and go, I don't think I thought that through. Yeah.
Yep,
So you got to be
that's true,
careful.
Michael.
You're right. We are a product of our decisions and the things that we think about most.
True.
Those two things
Well,
are the.
wow, Michael, what you just said,
Mhm.
how my mentor puts it, you are a sum total of everything that came out of your mouth. Or he puts it this way,
Yeah.
that comes out of your trap.
Yes.
Because your mouth can trap you
Yes.
or it can release you to freedom.
Hmm.
So be careful what comes out of your trap.
Yeah. And be careful what you put in the temple too. Because
Yes.
you can walk all day. If you're there walking and you're eating Dunkin' Donuts, and you're eating your iced tea and you got that bagel flying off the side of your mouth, you could be walking for days and you'll never catch up. No, it's
Y'all
true.
crazy.
That's true.
But that
No,
is
it's
true.
true.
You'll never outwalk your
True.
mouth. I'm serious.
True.
It won't.
Yep.
It won't
Facts.
happen.
Absolutely.
No. So
That's what they say. You know why? Because and I say this to everyone,
Mhm.
all good diets starts in the kitchen, not in the
Yes.
gym.
True.
True.
But
Intermittent.
we're talking about mindfulness, though. If you think about it, self-respect, being really mindful about what you put in your body. It's that simple. Now, I
Yeah.
could give you a diet, and you could literally do nothing but just do light walking, and you'd lose a lot of weight.
Yep.
And the reason is you're just not getting the calories. The problem is we're so spoiled,
Yeah.
right? And we love everything to be super flavorful, right? And our bodies are used to that. We want the salts and the sugars and all, but we don't want it on our waistline.
No.
And if you're are you a single man, Smoke, or are you in a relationship?
In a committed relationship, sir.
He's in a committed. Okay, well, listen,
Excuse me.
if you're single and free, really be aware of your temple, because you're out there scouting, right? You want to show your best product, right?
But
Your
even
best.
when you're in a committed relationship, you want to maintain the best product as well. You want to maintain
that's
your
respect.
product.
Yeah.
You know, let's not, because so say for example, you don't want to get comfortable and don't let it go at any point.
Don't
is
let
what
the
I
shit go
recommend.
bad. You don't want
Don't let it go, because
you don't want
the
your wife
relationship
going
may
to a
break up
different
and you,
a vending machine.
yes, you may end up in yes. So just hold
Well,
it down. You know, plant-based diets. Maybe, you know, some people do meat, some people don't, but you know,
Yeah.
everything in moderation, stuff like that. You know, health is
Some
important. Health is
some
everything.
people though have really a lot of lean tissue, and they can eat what they want, but then their inners, right, get clogged up.
Not good.
Like John Cougar Mellencamp was super thin and had a stroke, and they said look, you look fit, because he was on the stage bouncing around. They said, why did you have the heart attack? He said, well, stress. And he said, I lived on bacon grease and fried eggs, and everything he ate was very southern.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of grease and fat, and his arteries were clogged. So even if someone looks healthy, if you're not putting the right stuff in, and walking's great. See, I think walking is actually better for your mind than it is for your body. What he's doing right there.
Especially over there. Look how peaceful that looks.
Oh, and he's getting
That looks
vitamin D, you know what I mean? And it's filling up his
sunlight.
emotional tank, and he gets to see all the suffering on those yachts. That's got to inspire him, you know.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I
Oh,
think
man.
I think you could do well just picking up the cans after
Those
a
aren't
big
cans,
night.
those are champagne bottles.
You know, after the big night, you know.
You get $100 rebate on some of those Ace of Spade bottles over there. Not a nickel.
Sorry. Listen, we
Oh,
hijacked
boy.
his broadcast. We're evil.
Sorry,
whose
man.
broadcast?
Your
I'm sorry,
broadcast.
Whose
man.
broadcast? No,
Your
it's not my
show.
broadcast. Michael, I'm here with you, but I do want you guys to see some of the ships that's out here on the Long Beach, the Long Beach coast. I have 159 ships still sitting out here in the Pacific Ocean.
That need to be unloaded.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So that slow down sign, was that for you or was that for the cars?
No.
Okay.
Slow down sign is for people who are walking next to the fishermen who normally fish out here on the rocks, because some people ride their bikes over here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's people standing right here fishing,
Yeah.
and they had a few crashes, bikes and fishermen.
I bet.
Oh,
Wipe
boy.
out.
No.
Not very good.
That's nice though. But
So-
yeah, this is a but speaking of real quick, Mike, I'm sorry, real quick, Ed.
Yeah, go for it.
Before the changeover of the network, I did actually have a show plan that we were going to talk about this type of situation where you have all of the cargo ships that are unloaded and that are, you know, the shortage of goods, the inevitable shortage of goods that we're going to be facing. So that actually tied into it. So we're going to have that in 2 weeks.
Okay, good.
A bit of thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible to actually see it right there. Like, this is living proof.
I have
And-
to start my day, guys. It's almost 10:30. I do have a call. So
Okay, great.
I wish you all very well. Thank you, Edward, for sharing your enchanted life. I love
Thanks,
it. I
Ed.
know you earned it. And I feel like I'm there with you. It's a
I'm
beautiful
loving it,
thing.
man. I'm loving it. I'm motivated
And
all day.
what is it there right now? What time is it, sir?
Right now, 7:22 a.m.
I was going to say.
Pacific
you're
Coast time.
He's up and at it.
Rocking.
Yeah.
You're up and at. You're on it, man.
Every
Well
day.
done. Every
Monday
day.
through Friday, got to make it happen. You know what my wife always says? No one's going to exercise for you.
No. No, you can't pay someone to exercise for you.
Nope.
No.
No. And The thing is, though, you'd
Rick.
be cheating yourself of the experience of this, right?
Yep.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
Rick
but
here.
yeah, Rick.
You got to invite Rick up. I'll even
Morning,
stay
Rick.
for a second if you invite Rick.
Well,
You. It's not my show,
Mike.
Michael. It's yours.
It's your
You
show,
have to-
Mike. We put him on top. We put him on top so we can see the good stuff, Mike. It's your show. You gotta be invited, Mike.
I've
This is your
lost my
pod-
way.
You
I'm
lost
on
your way, Mike.
Fantasy Island.
We're enjoying you so much, Ed. We're saying it's
S'il
your show. We're like, we
I honestly
hijacked
thought I
your
was
show,
with
Ed.
Ed. You know,
Sorry.
I leave and there's nobody else. It's just Ed and I. We're holding hands.
I'm just doing security, making
And
sure
you
these
know,
guys
and then
are
I'm saying to
okay.
Ed, will you buy me that boat? Oh well,
Oh
I'm back.
boy, you're
I
back. You're back.
honestly, for a
It's
second,
your
thought I
show,
was on
Mike.
Ed's broadcast. I swear to God,
It's your
I
show.
did.
We have a good time with Ed. This is nice. This is beautiful. He's
Yeah,
taking us on a
but no, but
nice
I
walk
forgot
this
where I
morning.
was. I lost my way. That's okay.
Secondhand smoke, man. Smoke has that effect on people sometimes. When I'm in the room too
Edward,
long.
do you remember the 8-track players and the big
course.
book? Oh Jesus! I was saying earlier. I don't know if you listen. Is that what we would have sold our soul for at one point, right?
Yep.
It is on the curb now for free.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful what you sell your soul for.
But actually, Michael, some of those things are coming back. The record player,
Yeah.
updated 8 tracks, all these
Yeah.
things, cassette.
Yeah.
It's just they're just new and improved
Yeah.
technology.
Technology. The only thing you don't want coming back is your big waistline. If you were able to get rid of it, that is something you don't want to bring back. That's not a retro gift. All right. There.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
You agree. All right.
Did you invite Rick up?
I did see Ricky's on me. Did you see that? He was applying that pressure. He knows me. He goes, Michael doesn't even know where he is.
Kevin said you need another bagel. Maybe that'll get you back in reality.
No, I think I have no sugars. I've been watching everybody eat the sugars, and I'm like, do you know what?
That's
A
what it
lot of
was.
those shows where they starve, like where they can't find food, you know what they dream about?
So you guys
Food,
see these
cake,
beautiful plants?
donuts.
Oh,
See?
God. Nice garden. Hell of a garden.
I call
I'm at
this
work,
curb-
guys. Sorry. What kind of
I
work
call
do
this
you
curb-
do, Rick? What kind of work do
I
you
call
do?
that curb appeal. I call that curb
What do you
appeal.
call that, Ed? Curb appeal. Nice.
Curb.
Yeah.
Curb.
In his earlier life, he had whip appeal, like Babyface.
I'm gonna peel a banana and have some breakfast right now, guys.
Woo! Me too.
You guys got me hungry.
Yeah.
That's a nice view. This is nice.
It is a
Yep.
nice view. So listen, I prolonged my gratitude there for a second. Rick, thank you so much last night for inviting us up. I know a lot of my followers think I've lost my mind, and you know, it was proven last night. I know they would have been reading it going, what is this? I thought Mike was a Buddhist or something. What's going on here? Because
Listen, it's okay to visit other people that have other religions.
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
Very great. Well, we know that you think that, but I'm saying it for the people that would be thinking anything else. You know.
Yeah.
It's
So
okay to
Smoke,
drop
what
in.
do you? You're not an atheist.
No, I'm
Agnostic? Is that
what
the
I-
right way to say it?
No, what I do is I believe in a higher authority and a higher
Yeah.
power that we don't really understand fully.
Mhm.
But I believe in intelligent creation as well. I
Mhm.
don't have a particular religious denomination or anything of that nature, but I just believe you should treat people well. And yeah, those are my beliefs.
So you have a moral code.
Moral code, and I do believe in
Yeah.
intelligent creation. Like there is some form of a God.
Mhm.
I do believe in that.
A higher
Yes.
source. A
I
higher
believe there
source.
is a
Yeah.
higher source that
Yeah.
created everything. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Kevin believes in Vanita. That's his.
Kevin believes in bagel and pure leaf iced
And
tea.
Vanita, he's got it there. And laughter. Yeah. I believe in mom and dad, and I believe in you. Who did that?
I believe in you and me. I
Beautiful.
believe-
Listen to that. Woo! All right. Smoke sessions. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're let's
Very
wave.
good.
Bye, Edward. I keep thinking you're going to keep walking and broadcasting, but that's not going to happen.
Well, he may be. Wow, you could do
Look
the
at that
Tony D.
look.
He'll be a multi.
Have a good day, everyone.
Listen,
Peace,
Peace
Ed.
and blessings.
I just want to say one
Thank you.
thing before we go. Rick, do you recognize that guy there? I love Jesus. Do you know
Yep.
the reference of that by any chance? There you go. I
Yes.
love that hat.
Yes, sir.
I love that hat. All right, take care. Here's to all those
right.
people out there that still got the whip appeal.